And we're live.
Hi.
Let's make sure everybody shows up here. If you guys are just tuning in, today we are building the Lego roller coaster set. We're actually a little bit further ahead than maybe the last time you saw it. I've been working on this a little bit off stream. We both have been, just when we've been chatting up with other people. Didn't want this thing to drag on for months and months, so we've progressed a little bit here. You guys can see right in front of you here just how much we have. She's all the way up on like level 2, level 3. This is where I was working on last night. I had a bit of a mix-up on the gear mechanism that powers the whole thing. Luckily, Canadian Brickyard, who helped us out last week, was able to walk me through that, and everything is good to go. So Cody is working on bags four, because there's a ton of them. Yeah. And I've got bag 10 here, which is looks to be 5 different bags. So this should take a while.
The bags inside the bags.
Bags inside of bags, which I'm probably going to run into as well. There are 2 more bags after this. She'll have to do 5, I'll have to do 11, so we're probably going to do that next weekend, because I imagine this is going to take a while. So we're going to hang out here, we're going to chat it up with you guys all at the same time, and have some fun, hopefully. So let's get into this. It's going to get a little loud here for a second, because I'm going to unbag all my stuff. Thank you guys for taking time out of your afternoon, or evening, or morning to hang out with us here. We'll try to make it as entertaining as possible to see a part of a set get built, I guess.
I'm not making any promises.
Okay, she's not making any promises. I'll make a promise. This will be either very boring or wildly entertaining or somewhere in the middle. I don't know if I'd want to bet on that. Yeah, Clarkman is down for a nap right now. We've determined that on these streams, the best way to do this is Clark goes down for a nap, we start the stream, and then eventually he'll wake up, he'll come down, and then we'll end it with him down here most likely. Or he'll sleep right through it, I don't know.
Yeah. Depends on how tired he is.
Yeah. Oh, these are so many pieces in this. This is the bag right here. This is the one that's like, you got the whole pile there too. Here we go. Uh-oh, this is a deal alert. Hall 568 said I just got the Go Brick Me for $23.99 Amazon. That's good news for me because on Monday, hopefully that price sticks, because on Monday I'm going to be announcing the top 5 of the contest, and hopefully it stays that price, because that's where I'm going to buy it from if the person lives in the United States or UK or Canada or anywhere else that they have Amazon. So that's pretty cool. It's been sitting at about 30 there forever. I know Walmart's had it down to $23.99, so it's about time, Amazon. Or actually, Walmart had it for less than 22. Neil God said he likes the setup in the background. It's a giant mess right now. Don't look behind us. I have a lot of stuff to do, and if you saw this way, just no, just don't.
It's not pretty. I
don't even have enough space here to really even build. This is so bad. This is a 6-foot table. I have a laptop on it, and there's not enough room to build this set. Yeah. I don't think they anticipate you building both halves at the same time, but it's working out really well for us.
Yeah.
Make sure we got all the pieces. Yeah, there's actually 2 bags inside of this bag, so I had a total of like 8 bags here, I believe. Alright. The whole crew's here, it looks like. Canadian Brickyard is here. BFab's here, Bricked a Lot, Jim Blade, all the bad influences on me.
Yeah, very bad influences.
I'm glad Canadian's here, though, because if there's a problem, he's going to be the man to talk to about this. Galagade's asking Canadian if he's tired from last night's epic cult stream. If you guys aren't subscribed to brickitect Live, which I'm sure a lot of you aren't, we streamed for 8 hours last night, from like almost 7 o'clock p.m. to 2 o'clock a.m. and then, or almost 3 o'clock a.m. and then we stayed up after that. It was insane.
Yeah, that's one way to describe it.
She's not too happy with me about staying up. I told this story on my stream earlier today on brickitect Live, but I went to bed at 5:45 this morning. The sun was already coming up. I went out and let the chickens out because it was already light outside, and then I went to bed and I got up today at 8:30. We got a donation here. We got a $9.99 pounds.
Oh.
Pounds? What is
Thank
that?
You.
£9 pounds and 99 pence.
Don't.
I'm sorry, I can't. Thank you for the donation. Thank you for the donation. Love the streams. Here's some money for Disney Castle. Thank you so much for that. Disney Castle will be the next adventure in our Lego collecting journey. If you're new here, that's what we do. And from what I understand, Canadians stayed up even later than what I did. So he's actually worse than me.
He's drinking that maple syrup.
He's on the maple syrup with the caffeinated maple syrup, I think is what he's drinking. I wouldn't doubt it. Those Canadians, they're crazy. So what's everybody up to today other than watching our live stream? Are you guys building any sets? Just hanging out, watching us? Multitasking, sorting? That's what I would do. I'd recommend, we're not going to be doing anything visually interesting here, I wouldn't think, unless something like falls off a table, which could potentially happen. So use this time to maybe do something else. Make a mock for the mock contest. 20 pieces. Put them together. Make a 10-second video about
today the deadline?
Tomorrow. I'm looking at it tomorrow. I don't know about what time it's going to be, but you know, I've been going through them. It's been it's taken some time. And just when I think I have my top 5, somebody else comes along and I'm like, I showed you, we can't reveal anything about it, but I showed her one this morning. I was like,
a lot of them are really good.
It's so hard to pick 5 people that, like, I want to pick my top 20, but I can't do that, so it has to be 5. I got to make sure I have enough of these on here. 2, 4, 6. There can only be one winner. You guys are going to vote on that. All right, we got people. Architect student making a model watching you. I'm going to church. What's up? You need to hang your aircrafts, helicopters, and Star Wars builds from the ceiling. That'd be pretty sweet. Clark would be going nuts on that. It's almost bedtime for me. 9 p.m. here. Well, that's kind of a bummer.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about that. Did I put too many of these on here? This is the worst part of this for me is putting all these on here. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 2, 4, 6, 9.
Finally got everything all organized, and I still have 2 bags.
I don't know why so much of that is sticking out there. Oh well. You got your stuff all organized. I didn't do any kind of organization here.
Okay, so is this where I should start, this page? Just where I left off?
Yeah, I tried to pick it up. It's right where the bag starts. Check it, though, to be sure, because you don't want to miss stuff. So, no. You're looking for where bag 4 starts, or 5, or whatever you're on. Do you remember building any of this?
Yes.
I had you, like, right on the page. I don't know what happened there.
Oh,
right there,
page.
right there,
Okay.
right there. We're good. We don't want to miss, like, a page right now. Yeah, her organization, my organization. Brickitect's hating on me. I would say I'm organized. I don't know. I go in waves. Like, I'll be very messy, and then I'll be very organized. And then it'll get very messy, and then I'll get very organized. It's kind of just like staying ahead of the wave is kind of what it comes down to. And unfortunately, in my situation here, it's like I build a set, and if you don't, like, take care of that, when you make videos every day, you got to, like, take care of that, because otherwise it's going to be there the next day. And if you just kind of slide it aside and you do that build for the next day, then that build's there, and you can get out of control really fast. And I recommend trying to just clean up after yourself is probably the best thing to do. And it's advice that I should probably start following.
I would love it if you followed that advice.
Wow.
It would make my life so much easier.
Oh boy. Joker Boss got the Series 18 cop. Congratulations. That's not an easy find. You have to really time it right to score one of those. Which, if it wasn't for the generosity of some really nice people out there, I still wouldn't have one, because it just wasn't in the cards for me yet. But I'm happy to have one. I always love this comment. I got back into Legos because of you. Thank you for that. I love hearing that, and I appreciate you saying that. Now, can I get you to start a YouTube channel? I'm notorious for that, too. That's my favorite? Jago City is my favorite build so far. It might be the roller coaster, though, after this. Depends how much trouble it gives me. And we'll see how much Clark loves it. I'm going to have to do a reveal video. You know, once... Were you even listening to what I was saying?
Yeah.
You look like stunned. So I'm gonna do a reveal video. I'm gonna finish this off, maybe on stream or off stream. Clark's gonna come down and see the completed thing, and I think he's just gonna lose his mind.
Yeah.
I should put like something over it so he can't see it beforehand, because he's gonna see it mostly completed today. We'll see. We'll figure something out. I want it to be a surprise for him because his reaction to it's gonna be hilarious. 29 pieces for the mock contest. I'm gonna say that's too much. The idea was 20 or under. I think the one I've seen some that have been like 22 that I feel like is kind of acceptable. 29 is like that would be good for a 30-piece mock contest. I would think 29 would fit there. So see where you can cut back on it. Because the idea was 20 or less. So I would love to see someone that does like a 5-piece build. That would be cool. Like it doesn't, you don't have to use 20 pieces or 30 pieces or 29 pieces. Like do something creative that doesn't use as many pieces. I feel like there should be bonus points for that, you know? Wait a minute. Oh, is there one more under this? Oh yeah, almost missed one there.
Don't miss a step, dear.
Did I get, there's a question, did I get your entry? Yeah, I got your entry. I won't identify the person that's asking, but I got your entry because you posted it, I think 4 times in a row on the video that it was supposed to be posted on, and then I think I've seen it 3 or 4 other times on other videos. So I got your entry. I think we're good there. Stop posting your entry. We got it. Holy.
Oh my.
You gave me enough entry links for 10 people, bud. Canadian's going to submit a single 1x1 stud as my entry. You could call it, yeah, it could be an abstract piece. It's the Eiffel Tower. This is it. It's abstract. No, on the same note though, I think using the full 20 pieces at your disposal will make a more detailed piece, but some people I think have gotten away with using less and it looks good. Some people have used 30 some and not gotten away with it. The problem with this now is I opened up the door for contest talk, so that's going to be the conversation for like the next 30 minutes. Why are all the giveaways with YouTube videos? I don't have a channel, nor want to make one, because I do contests and not giveaways. It's not a giveaway, it's a contest. And the only way for you to enter the contest is to do something where you submit something. So the one, and they're technically not all that, the last one, which was 15K, was an art contest. So all you had to do was make something out of art and send it in. I didn't want to do another art contest because I didn't want to have people make or spend the money to send us something, because that's an expense for you to, you know, even if you draw something and mail it with a stamp, that's an expense, which is why I prefer to do videos. The reason I don't do giveaways, which may be the next follow-up question, is I like to do something that's more fun. And the reason that I like to do videos in addition to that is because I like to encourage people to become content creators. There are some people that submitted a video this time. They've never made a video before. And what I'm hoping comes from that is that that person, after realizing how easy it is to make their first video, and maybe some people watch it and they get some likes on it, maybe that encourages them to then go ahead and make another video, and then they make another one, and then someday they've got 1 million subscribers, and it all goes back to the fact that they made this one little video out of a 20-piece build that they made. So there's your answer to why it's videos.
Wow.
Didn't mean for that to be so aggressive.
Insightful.
I was a little aggressive there. I didn't mean for that to be aggressive, but that's why I'm just passionate about video, and that's why the contests are that. So but you never know. You don't know what could come of it. I'm working on a minifigure scale minifigure. It's extremely challenging. I can imagine that. Kind of out of things to talk about, to be honest. So
We've been streaming for
I streamed 8 hours
like
last
the
night.
last 24 hours.
I streamed for almost an hour this morning. I pretty much got nothing. I'm just gonna sit here in silence until something catches my eye in the chat. What's the best deal I got so far, it was probably for Boost. I got Boost for $60. Was it $60? Yeah, I think I got Boost for $60 instead of $160. That was the best deal I got so far.
What's Boost?
It's that little robot thing back there. You see it? See it? It's like
okay.
Yeah, it's got some technology which is why it's so expensive. But that's probably the best deal, and I feel like that was kind of just a pricing error. Get this one out of the way. Have I seen Solo? No, I haven't seen it yet. I'll probably see it when it comes out on Blu-ray. I'm not in a hurry to go watch it. The next movie that I'm probably going to see in the theater is going to be Jurassic World. I'm excited about seeing that one. But I've heard good things about Solo. How often will I do a video for your amusement park? I'd like to do it once a week. I actually have a build that I've done. I'll probably make a video on it one day this week. I've got, like I've said it earlier today, I've got more videos than I have days to do them in. So I have my first ride and another little bonus build for the amusement park already done. And I want to share that, but I'd like to kind of do like weekly updates while simultaneously going through my classic backlog, because most of my everything that I build from there is going to be from Lego Classics. So if I can get into a classic set, open it up, show you what's in there, build something cool out of it, like a little piece for the amusement park, that's like killing two birds with one stone, really. So I'm going to say like once a week, maybe. We get other people that are excited for Jurassic World. They want to know what you do for a living. I think I should probably do like a frequent last question. That one comes up pretty often.
Yeah, I teach English to 11th grade. American literature and composition.
And can you guys hear Mrs. Brickitect okay?
I know, I talk quietly, I'm sorry.
I would move the microphone to here, but it would be like right in the middle of everything we're doing, so I try to keep it out of the way. Am I going to let any other people join the stream? No, this is just going to be just the two of us for this one. What is Clark doing right now? Sleeping. They can hear you fine, so we're good.
Okay. Oops.
Can we talk about Solo spoilers in your stream? No, don't do that, because I'm sure there's a lot of people here that haven't watched it.
And then you don't want to accidentally see it.
No, yeah, like I think it's too soon for that. Maybe if it was a month after it came out, I feel like there's a certain deadline. Like, well, if you're going to see it, you probably should have seen it by now. We're definitely not at that point, being that it's only been out for a couple days. So refrain from putting any spoilers in there, just out of courtesy to other people. Have I watched Avengers Infinity War yet? No, I'll probably watch that one when it comes out as well. That one I'm really not that excited to see. We're getting compliments in here. Thank you for that. You got a compliment. I'm going to read this one. It says your wife is beautiful. I got really lucky.
I won't argue with that.
Yeah. I got lucky. You wouldn't expect that, would you? I think they're more surprised than anything. They were like, "What?
No.
What?" If you ever want to watch someone build a bunch of pillars, this is the stream for you.
Yeah.
That's what I should have titled this stream: building a bunch of pillars. Pillar attack.
Gosh. There's so many different attacks.
It's fun.
We should start a dictionary of them.
Yeah. Someone should make a dictionary of all the words that we use. I can't wait to take an epic nap this afternoon. I'm dragging right now.
Yeah, I wanted to go down with Clark, man.
we should have done the nap stream where we just stream ourselves sleeping.
Yeah.
It was an idea I came up with this morning on my other channel. How many people will watch a stream where I just sleep? And then I went on to say that no matter what you do on YouTube, there's probably a group of people that are into whatever it is. No matter how weird you think it is, there will be people that watch it. And there's probably a group of people that like watching people sleep, I imagine. They're like, wow, look at that person sleep.
That would be sad.
2, 4, 6, 8, 9. All right, we're good there. I'm just counting these pillars.
I wonder
like
if you like struggled with insomnia or you had a hard time sleeping, if watching somebody else sleeping might help you.
Yeah, it'd be like relaxing, like you hear them breathing and stuff.
Just an idea.
We got a donation from the Beam DD 19. It says, I love to give money to people who brighten my day. Thank you so much.
Oh, thanks.
A donation and a compliment.
Yeah.
What?
Awesome.
Thank you for that. That will be going towards the Disney Castle. Hopefully you like Disney, and we'll brighten your day like Disneyland does and Disney World does. Where's my camera? There's a camera in here somewhere. It's hiding. I do have an extra one. Oh, there it is. Aha. Oh, this is like where they take your picture when you're going down the roller coaster.
Oh.
That's cool.
Yeah, it is.
With all this building experience, your son could become a Clarkitect. Yeah, he kind of is Clarkitect at this point. That's probably going to be his channel if he ever makes one, or who knows what it'll be. It might be like Thomas Fan 19 or something. Who knows? That's the thing about kids. You never know what... Kids are like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. I think we got a good one, though.
Definitely.
What's my favorite Ninjago set? That's Ninjago City. Yeah, if you're wondering where Clarkman is, he's sleeping. Blondie Princess says, love, 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 love this channel. Thank you. We love, 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 love you watching. We appreciate that. Oh, did I see a Maniac for Bricks is in here?
Uh-oh.
Welcome, Maniac. Uh-oh. That troublemaker's in here.
No, I love Maniac. He's hilarious.
I watched this video this morning of all his polybag builds. That was pretty cool. I don't know. YouTube, I think, is like... Maniac, I need to talk to you about this. YouTube, I think, wants me to not see your videos anymore because I was looking at my subscription box and, like, on my homepage, your video is there. I'm like, I missed that yesterday. So I went to my subscription page, and I know YouTube's been messing with this, and I'm getting a little fired up about it. I went to my subscription page, no Maniac video there. I looked at today, I looked at yesterday, I looked at the day before, no Maniac. So I think YouTube wants me to not watch Maniac for Bricks videos. I don't know if it's a conspiracy or...
It's weird.
Maybe they're just like, you're not going to like this video, and I'd like to prove them wrong because I did. So I purposely liked your video, Maniac, just so YouTube knows, like, this is what I want to watch. Don't mess with me, YouTube. Demonetized.
Does this connect to something?
Oh,
I
yeah.
found it. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah. There's my YouTube rant for the day.
Oh, I'm sure it won't be the last.
I mean, it's just so easy to rant about them. That kind of makes me mad, though. Like, you subscribe to a channel, it's because I want to watch it, and I purposely go into my... I don't know if most people probably watch from, like the homepage, but I go into my subscription feed, and I try to watch all the people that I'm friends with and stuff. And to not have that in there kind of fires me up. So, oh. Is that a Superman shirt that Mrs. B is wearing? Hashtag Super Mrs. Brickitect. Maniac says, it's okay. Nobody wants to watch my videos anyway. That not true. If you guys want to watch some videos, go watch some Maniac for Bricks videos. Help the brother out. He does exactly what I hope people do with Lego, and that's to share your collecting journey. And he's got an interesting one at that. So, I'm on the hype train here. He's building like poly bags, which, you know, I'm a poly bag nut. And he built the hot dog stand. Remember the pug that I gave Landon?
Oh,
he built that one. It was cool. Lego poly bags are like the greatest things ever made. Wow, I think I just got lost in the chat here. Where am I at? Let's see. Okay, I think we're good. My chat froze, and you guys just kept commenting, and I lost you there, so I apologize for that. I think YouTube doesn't want me to see your guys see the comments. I'm gonna have like a YouTube conspiracy theory series on here. I think the secrets YouTube doesn't want you to know. What am I doing here? Did I do something wrong here? I feel like I did. Yes. I'm messing up.
I mess up on that part too, where it's like you don't know if it's above or below.
Yeah. Well, there's a piece that I need. I see what I did.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Haley is in the King of Prussia Mall. Hey, I've got some advice for you. Don't get lost. The Lego store, I could not find the Lego store. That mall is like in 2 separate sections, and somehow we went from the main section, which is the right place to be for the Lego store. We somehow made it into the other section, but then we couldn't find our way back, and to get back to the main section where the Lego store is, we'd actually go outside. So I have no idea how we possibly made it to section 2 without going outside, but we did. I don't know if I think there may be a portal inside the King of Prussia Mall. So Haley, if you are there and you find that portal, let me know. People are like, he's talking about portals. He's talking about YouTube conspiracies. I need to get off this channel. What do you want to talk about? I feel like I'm dominating this. What do you want to talk about? You guys have any questions for Mrs. Brickitect?
I'm sure they do.
You guys get to see us every day and hear me babble on about stuff. What do you guys want to talk about with the one and only Mrs. Brickitect?
I'm sure they don't care.
No, they do care.
If I were you, I wouldn't care.
No. They care.
I took that the wrong way.
Having you in our videos is a treat. How did I propose to you? That's their question.
Ooh. So it was cute. On Valentine's Day, we came home from, well, I should say school, college, and he started playing a DVD for me, a slideshow of like a collection of pictures of us throughout the years, and then the last one was him at the goldsmith's buying the ring, and then he knelt down and proposed, and
yep,
it was sweet.
Yep. This was before the days of YouTube. I would have made a video now.
Yeah.
Instead, it was a slideshow.
Yep.
Who is better, Batman or Superman? Wait, don't answer that.
Obviously.
There's about to be half the group's going to be triggered here. So yeah, the answer is Superman.
Always.
You just triggled. You just
Triggled.
triggled every Marvel fan in here.
Oh my gosh, we should make that a word.
Since you're a teacher, do you use the phrase Bueller whenever no one answers your question in class? My teachers do it all the time. Bueller?
I usually don't because my kids have no idea. Because I've done it before and then I got like no reaction and they had no idea the movie reference.
It's like a classic though, so they should know what that is.
I think they would, but no.
Brickitect's making fun of my Triggeled. Hey, I'm getting Triggeled. Welcome to our whoever is writing the Brickitect.
Cute word.
If you're writing the Brickitect dictionary, make sure you put Triggeled in there. Triggeled, the act of getting upset. Triggeled.
Like tickled and triggered at the same time.
Yeah, maybe it's like when you get upset, but you're also laughing at the same time. So you're triggled.
Yeah.
Do you teach Shakespeare? Just finishing my Romeo and Juliet essay right now.
I wish I taught Shakespeare, but I just have to teach straight American literature and not British literature. I do love my Shakespeare though.
Mrs. Brickitect is the only reason you're organized. Hashtag roasted. I'm not organized though.
No, he's really
I mean, you need to do a better job. If you're the reason I'm organized, look at my mess here.
Man. Ain't nobody got time for that.
How about this for an insightful question from Graphic Bricks? What would you say is the most important thing to lead to a happy and healthy life? That's one to ponder.
Yeah.
The most important. This is a question.
I'd say 2 things.
Go ahead. You answer first.
I would say establishing really good relationships in your life and also good nutrition, so that way you stay healthy.
Exercise. Well,
good nutrition.
I was like, let me just open these peanuts. Hey,
because you got to feel good, and you have to surround yourself with good vibes from good people.
I think this too. Whatever your situation is in life, whatever it is, just think about the fact that someone probably has it worse than you do, and try to find the best in your situation that you're at. I mean, because it could be worse. So, I mean, you can make yourself unhappy.
Right.
Like I've seen you could be homeless, have nothing to your name, and still be a happy person. It doesn't come down to material items. It doesn't come down to anything other than what's your mind state.
It's attitude of gratitude, and that's something I always try to tell my students.
Yeah.
Because they complain about every single thing I do.
Of course. So we're gonna wrap it up with relationships, nutrition, and a positive mind state.
Yep.
Okay. Where's the coaster going to be placed? Oh, I don't know. Suspended from the ceiling, hopefully. I don't know. I don't know where it's going to be.
What about that shelf? Is it big enough?
I don't know. I just put a new shelf in. I'll show you guys in a future video. I don't know if it's big enough.
What is that thing on top of it?
That's a Clark would call that a stormtrooper, and I'm going to call it that too to trigger everybody in the stream right now.
They can't see
I think
it, so they don't know.
It's a TIE fighter pilot, I think, or something like that. Star Wars fans are triggered. And trickled, too, sometimes. Rogue Runner's here. Unfortunately, his voice isn't.
Hey.
Here you go. This Ant Build stuff says, yes, I am just below poverty line and completely happy. You are correct. See?
Good.
You could sit there and be angry about your position, be resentful. Why? Where's it going to take you?
Yeah.
I think you'll find that being above the poverty line doesn't necessarily mean you're happy either,
There was this coach, and I don't know what his name was, but maybe somebody will recognize it, but he has like this acronym called APE, and I think it's attitude, perseverance, and effort. And just always keep those three things in check. Like, how much effort are you putting into something, and do you really have that self-drive to get you where you need to go? And then also, what is your attitude and how you approach the situations?
Good.
I really liked it.
Have I heard about the Overwatch Lego license? Yes, I've never played Overwatch. Overwatch is a video game. I haven't played it, but I think it'd be kind of cool just to see what comes of it. So I'm excited to see where that goes. Do I like the roller coaster? Do you like the roller coaster so far?
Yeah.
I think it's pretty cool. I mean, of course, I almost messed it up, more than once, but that's just me in my life. You can mess anything up as long as you have some great people beside you to help you out, and that's how I feel thankful for Canadian. And also, I mean, I think about Bricked a lot. He's helped me before with some complicated builds, at least complicated for me, easy for those guys. But I said this last night. I said, just because you have a YouTube channel that's about Lego doesn't mean that you're an amazing Lego builder, and it doesn't mean that you know everything about Lego stuff. It just means that you're somebody with a camera that clicks that upload button eventually. So I mean, it could be anything. Yeah, I'd like to dabble. Rogue's saying his weekends are busy. We were wondering what happened to Rogue. Actually, I thought maybe Rogue was kidnapped for his amazing voice, like someone took him, taken. But apparently he's okay. He's here. Glad to have you here, Rogue.
No comment.
I think that joke's getting old. Let's move on. How to be Matu says, I have watched your every stream. Oh, I'm sorry. I say that jokingly. I appreciate you watching that. That's a lot of content, man. Or girl. The coaster would take up the entire space of my Lego desk. Yeah, this table here is 6 feet long. It takes up about half of this table, so it's about 3 feet wide, I would say. Hall 56, Hall 568 says, "I am so triggled."
I think I got too much yellow sticking out the top. Is that a big deal if I have too much yellow sticking out the top of this thing?
Canadian?
I know.
Let me see. Yeah.
Oops.
Canadian. Here, let's do this. Take this back off. Oh, we got 99 cents, but the message was deleted by Canadian Brickyard. Thank you for your donation. I think you must have said something inappropriate, and Canadian's on it. Let me see what we can do here for you, babe.
Does he say it's a big deal?
There, I fixed it. We're all good.
Okay, thank you.
Just gotta
Manhandle it.
manhandle it. I get triggled when people say minifigure and not minifinger. Yeah, I'm sort of at the point now when I hear people say minifigure, I'm like, what? It's like it's become so ingrained in what we do, and I don't know. It's just like one of those things, I guess. I do love it when I go into other people's videos and they say minifinger. It kind of I feel like it's easier to say than minifigure. Minifinger. Canadian says he has the manuals here. Just let me know what book and page if you need. Yeah, I think we're okay. We resolved our little thing there, so we're all right now.
Yeah, I did it again.
Here, just do this. So.
You like push it?
Yeah, just like that. Just use the table.
No, there's too much on the top.
You have to have it lined up at the bottom, though, too.
But I have a thing to put on the bottom.
Here, give me the thing for the bottom. Who's even watching this right now? There's 99 people watching it. There's 99 people watching this right now, and I'm so sorry. Make sure you leave a dislike before you leave.
Thanks.
You got it, boss. Oh my. Who's here for the Lego though, and who's here just to talk to us? Dalek's here. Welcome, Dalek.
Hey, Dalek.
Dalek. Too much?
Yeah. I actually thought I liked the sour cream dollop of daisy. Dalek of daisy.
Dalek of Daisy. New name.
No.
New name for Dalek. He's a Dalek of Daisy. I don't know if he's going to appreciate that.
I don't think so.
I apologize for her.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, Dalek. I'm here to talk. I dislike just because you said to. Okay. Thank you for that. Anybody else want to? Feel free.
Don't start that again.
If this video gets 1,000 dislikes, we'll do another stream right after it. No, I'm just kidding. Now I need somebody, since he disliked it, I need somebody to like the video now. We can't have too many dislikes on here. We need a like now. So let's do that. I'm having the same issue you're doing. There we go. Do I have Instagram? I do have Instagram. I don't really do anything on it though. I kind of joined Instagram because of the peer pressure on it. Everyone's like, "Oh, you got to go on Instagram. It's like the best thing that's ever happened." And I'm just kind of like, "Yeah, it's all right." I kind of like the messaging, and I do like looking at other people's stuff, but it's just like one extra place for me to go, and I just like to stick to YouTube for all my things. So that's pretty much where I'm at. And I should probably get on Instagram though, because I get people telling me they sent me messages or asking me if I saw something, and I haven't. So. Oh, Maniac, press the funny-looking arrow button next to the dislike button. It's called share. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
That's a mistake you can make all day, Maniac. All right, where's this going? This is going. That's here. Right here, it looks like. Oh, Sugar Shack. This is gonna be a problem.
What?
I feel like I have too much yellow here now for this. Oh my god.
You need help.
No. Oh,
Good.
I see it. I missed 2 pieces in here. Sugar Shack. Please don't say this is the vid for the day. Seriously? What do you think? Do you think this is the video for the day? It's 3:30 right now. We're 40 minutes into a live stream.
Has it really been 40 minutes
already?
already?
It has been.
That's crazy.
Yeah, the days that we're looking to do one of these like every Saturday or Sunday, like once a week, and that is the video for the day. Sorry to disappoint you, but welcome, and sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the stream here. I think that might be my most disliked question that I get. Is this the video for today? Oftentimes the answer is no. Sometimes the answer is yes. Very rarely is it yes, only in these cases. But it's almost like, I guess the reason I have an issue with that question, it almost feels like they're unappreciative of the video you're making. Is like, is this the video for today? It's like they want something better.
It's hard to tell over text.
I need to turn this on.
You can't like read the tone.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just I kind of take offense to it for some reason. Maybe I'm overreacting,
Well,
but
you're very defensive.
why would you ask that? Is that too much?
It's a bit much.
Yeah, there's no Clark Man today. We'll see how that goes. All right. I have to answer. Here's a question. Do you like the house mock that Official Brickitect Backlog made? The one that's sitting.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. When am I showing the top 5 of the contest? It's going to be tomorrow. And I think that's actually going to be tomorrow's video because we're going to be going up to her parents' camp tomorrow. So I'm not going to have a whole lot of time to make a video. So I'm going to do the top 5 video, and that'll be it for tomorrow. And you guys can vote on that to determine who the winner is going to be. Scott says, I use live streams to film videos and we didn't have another video for ready. I felt like it was better to miss today. Yeah, I think so too. The nice thing about live streaming, if say you don't have a whole lot of time, the nice thing about a live stream is you say you have 15 minutes and that's all you got. You can do a live stream. It pretty much turns into a video, and you don't have to edit it. You don't have to upload it. You don't have to do all that extra stuff. So if you are in a pinch and you need to produce something, live streaming is definitely an opportunity for that. And it still kind of gets that content out there, which is cool. Will there be a Greg's World garage sale video? Yeah, I have a video from yesterday recorded. I haven't edited yet, so I'll probably edit that up tomorrow and upload that tomorrow as well. I'll link that in the video, so if anybody wants more than what I'm putting out tomorrow, they can come over to Greg's World and watch our yard sale video. I bet if I didn't spend 12 hours a day live streaming, I could probably get some videos edited. Brick Pasta says, I think for hauls I'm going to live stream the videos. Are quick and people like the raw footage. Yeah, because that's like a haul video isn't really one you really have to edit. You basically, you open a box or a bag or whatever you bought and you show what it is. So it's not something that requires heavy editing. And I think it's kind of cool to do it live because then you can get people's reactions as you're doing it. So that's kind of I think that's a good idea. Just be really careful with that. Like if you do, I'm sure you already know this, but like if you get a box or something, say it's something that was sent to your house and you're showing that haul, just make sure before you live stream that you take your address off that box, because once that's out there, it's going to be hard to get that back. I only say that because I've seen it happen before to people.
Is this to show you which size?
Yeah, you put that on top of there and it'll tell you what size you're at.
Because I couldn't tell if it was a shorter one or the longer one.
Yeah.
I lost a piece.
Did that, and this one goes over here. Right here. Oh, that fan feels so much better. I'm not dying here anymore.
That's good.
Exactly. Be very careful. Yep. No, they meant with the address thing.
Oh.
Because I mean, that'd be so easy to do. In fact, I would have made that mistake. I went to do mail time before, and I forgot to put the tape over people's addresses. I go to start recording, I'm like, oh, I better cover that. But like, you say you start live streaming, you're like, hey, I got all these things from the mail here. There's all these people's addresses that probably didn't want that to be shared online. So it's just, you just gotta be careful with stuff. All right, I'm building some track now. Apparently.
Sweet.
This is one heck of a bag here. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you still have a lot.
It was a massive bag. What do I think of the new train sets coming out? Yeah, I got asked this question this morning. I don't really plan to get any of the train sets. I'm pretty happy with the sets that Pop sent us. I love those vintage trains, so I'm just gonna stick with those. I still have I think one to build that he sent us, or at least some cars out of it. And I have the Holiday Express. I haven't seen the Hogwarts Express, but I'll check it out and see what it looks like. If there is, let me look at it right now actually. That way I can see. That looks pretty cool actually. I may get that.
That is really cute.
Look at the car too. Ooh, how much money is that going to be? Anybody have a dollar sign on that?
I like that set. That's really nice.
Wow. Yeah. Okay, I might be sold on that.
It looks classy.
What kind of money are we talking about for this bad boy? looks expensive.
Very expensive.
$80? Dude, I'll do that.
Bad.
Comes with no track though, it looks like.
That seems like a drop in the bucket compared to
Yeah. Yeah, I'd still have $300 left for
yeah.
if I would have bought that instead of this. That's not bad, man. Yep, looks like we're buying that set. Sweet. I don't like the high-speed passenger train, and I'm not a fan of the cargo train. I like the classic-looking trains, and to me, this Hogwarts Express is an easy mod to turn into James from Thomas, which Clark would love. So that may be what we do. The struggle is real.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Lord.
Not good?
Just broke it.
Oh, boy. $80.
There we go.
You can have enough Lego trains.
Just trains in general.
Oh,
we're going to suffocate eventually one of these days.
If you saw our house, man. Our house is literally trains everywhere. Toy trains everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Train Central Station.
Rogue said I should buy as many Unikitty coasters to make one the same size as this. It'd be very expensive to do that. I was looking at that set. I am getting the pirate roller coaster. I'm stoked on that one. That's going to be pretty cool. All right, we got this. This goes here. And wow, okay. Here we go. This is going up here. Starting. I feel like we're making a little bit of progress now.
Yeah.
We got the track that's going up. Amazing.
Nice incline.
Did I see the Lego Lab video on the pirate roller coaster? I didn't. I'll check that out though. Buy the Harry Potter castle and say it's Disney Castle. I don't know if that would fly. The thing with Harry Potter, I get asked about the Harry Potter sets. I feel like there's a lot of interest in it. So maybe it's something that I should get just because I think a lot of people that watch this channel would like it. But I don't have much interest, or I don't want to say I don't have much interest. I don't have experience in Harry Potter. I haven't seen the movies. So I don't know. Let's move on. Do I plan on buying the UCS Millennium Falcon? No, I have no plans to buy that set. In fact, I honestly, I think I said this before. I wouldn't want the UCS Millennium Falcon if someone gave it to me for free, because it's so big and it would be such a burden to build that, and I have nowhere to store it. So for me, it's just, not being a huge Star Wars fan, I just have no interest. So I would never buy it. I don't know if, I'm trying to think if I would ever buy just a regular Millennium Falcon. I guess I probably would, because that's somewhat manageable in terms of size. LP says, buy sets for yourself, not for viewers, though I like Harry Potter. I don't think I would actually do that, because the stuff that I build on this channel, I don't buy it because people like it, as evidenced by my huge collection of creator sets. Apparently that's not a very popular theme. I buy sets that I like to build and that I want to share with you guys. So I don't think I'd go buy the Harry Potter sets, but if it's a good set and like that train, I really don't care anything about it being Harry Potter or not. It's a good looking train. And what I could do to recoup some of my costs from that is probably just sell off the minifigs from it. Make some money off that and just keep the train with my Holiday Express. That'd be pretty cool. Or maybe I keep it complete because from what I understand, the old Harry Potter sets went up in value really like crazily. Alright, where's the piece that I need here? There it is. I'm enjoying this build though. I like this. Okay, so we got that. And this goes right here. Buy a regular Millennium Falcon or receive one in a time for mail. Nah, that's too much for mail time. I would buy one. I don't really like the Kessel Run one. I don't like the color scheme on it. I kind of wish I would have got the one from The Force Awakens, which kind of had like the damage and stuff on it. I thought that looked kind of cool. And I think the cheapest I saw that, at least online, was just over $100, and I never liked it enough to drop $100 on it. If I would have went to Walmart and saw it on clearance for less, I probably would have jumped on it. Just like I would pretty much almost buy anything at 50% off or more, as evidenced by the friend sets that I bought and built one of last night. Canadian says, my prediction, there'll be lots of sales from the Harry Potter sets, but that their value after retirement won't be as high as the old sets. Probably because everyone will be thinking the same thing that I just said, like, oh, I'll buy that and sit on it, and then I'll sell it someday. And the market's going to be flooded, and then they won't be worth anything. But for me, I'm buying it because I want the train. Not that we need more trains. Although they did say you can never have enough trains.
Yeah.
All right. Double check that. And where's this going? I'm like looking at this like where's this at? Oh, there it is. What's going on here? Eat a Lego says the roller coaster is all colorful while the UCS Millennium Falcon is a dull gray and there's more playability with the roller coaster. I agree. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Where am I at? This. Can't really do updates on this anymore because it's so big. I guess you guys can see kind of what's coming of this. And how it's looking. It's coming along. Who designs your t-shirts? Is just you? Yeah, I make these shirts. I design the logo and then I just went to Teespring. If you have any kind of design at all, you can just go right to Teespring, and it's super easy to take your designs on there and make shirts out of it if you want to. So if you have a YouTube channel and you have like a cool logo, do it up, man. Oh, Sugar Shack. Let's go back to questions and answers with Mrs. Brickitect. What questions do you guys have, or have we asked them all? Got some really deep stuff out of that, so I'd like to revisit that. I'm just out of things to talk about. I need you to carry me here. Carry me.
This is not my forte.
we're gonna have them give you things to talk about then. Anything you want to talk about?
Things that we haven't talked about before. It's hard to come up with.
Yeah, but sometimes this is their first stream that they're seeing from us, so it's like when they ask like what you teach, that's because like that might be the first time here, so it's like your introduction. Oh, what's your equivalent of my sports talk? So every live stream, I tend to start talking to somebody that's interested, usually Ryan, about basketball. What's your thing that you like to go off on? Like what do you? Is there something that you want to talk about? Their suggestion was Seinfeld.
Yeah, I could always talk about Seinfeld.
Okay, let's go on to this one though. Rogue wants to know, what's your favorite book? Just curious, as you're an English teacher.
Oh geez. That is tough. I know. I'm trying to think.
There's so many good ones out there.
I know.
She's like, I don't read.
It's hard to pinpoint.
I don't read. Your students are watching too, so you have to make it look like you're an avid reader.
Yeah, like I actually read. No, I'm just kidding. I love The Giver. That's always a classic.
I love The Giver too. Anybody read The Giver out there? I bet if you're in the United States, you probably have read The Giver.
Yeah, it's usually a classic piece.
I read it twice. I read it as a kid and as an adult. I like that book.
Yeah.
No soup for you, says Joseph. Thank you for the package, Joseph. Appreciate that. Gave us a package in this week's mail time. Appreciate it.
I'm trying to think of other ones.
Does she actually read?
I do.
Yeah. It is tough though when you're in school.
There's like a whole variety because there's like adolescent ones that I like, and then adult ones.
Maniac read The Giver. There we go. We got one person that read The Giver.
There's one that is unique. Their Eyes Are Watching God, which sounds religious, but it's not religious at all. It's a Zora Neale Hurston novel that was written during the Harlem Renaissance, and it's told in a really strong Southern dialect that some people don't really like, but it makes it really unique.
Lord of the Flies is another book that we have in here from Graphic Bricks.
Yeah, I'm a fan of Lord of the Flies. That's a good one.
Also, MC, the Austrian brick fan, is here. Said, hey, the roller coaster has grown a lot. What an amazing set. Nice to catch you live again.
Yeah.
Welcome to our stream.
Welcome.
I'm glad you're here. Mrs. Brickitect loved your mock that you made.
Yes, I did. Pretty cool.
I think that was the comment that he pinned, right? He pinned your comment on there. Yeah. MC is such a nice guy. Like, it just radiates through your videos. I love it.
Yeah, very nice.
Like, just watching you puts a smile on my face, and that's why I'm subscribed.
Yep.
And I referred you to her. No, you found him though when I think you commented when he sent us the chocolates and stuff in the mail, and then I think you went to thank him for it, and then we found his videos, and it was really nice. And it was cool because I hadn't seen his videos before that, and I watched the videos where he was putting our stuff in the mailbox and things. So it was like it was almost like watching a movie where you see like the end, and then you went back to see the beginning afterwards, and it was just really cool. So I need to moderate MC. And that's not easy for him to be here because it's a completely different time. So thank you for hanging out with us, even if it's just for a little bit. The Phantom of the Toll Booth. I haven't heard of that one. Also, our good friend Alf is here.
Hey, Alf.
Alf. Let's see here. Lots of people said they read The Giver.
Cool.
Last book was Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Haven't read that one. Oh my goodness, Jen Blade actually reads books. No. Here we go. City of Ember series, Running Out of Time, Double Identity, and another Margaret Peterson Haddix. I forget what it was. Jen Blade reads books. When did this happen? I wouldn't think you'd have time to read books with all the live streaming that's going on here. That's cool though. What's the last book I read? I haven't read in a while. I like nonfiction books. I like books like that give you advice or change your life and things like that.
Self-help books.
Yeah, I like self-help books and things like that. I feel like that's the most practical use of my time, even though it's not nearly as entertaining. And he sings too, says Bricked a lot. He's a man of multi-talents.
Oh, I have one, like a British one, Pride and Prejudice, Jane Austen. That's always a classic.
My favorite book, I know no one asked, but I'll throw mine out there. And this book isn't for everybody, but I encourage you to read it. No matter how old you are. The book's called Your Money or Your Life. The book changed my life. I won't say
It's changed our lives.
it's put us in an amazing.
Yes, yeah, it's been beneficial. For sure.
Because I get obsessed with everything I do. Reading this book, I became obsessed with the concept in Your Money, Your Life, which is essentially what the book title is, and it's about if everything you buy, you're trading your life energy for that item. So buying this set or whatever it is, buying a computer, buying a table, buying a dog, whatever. I don't know where I'm going with this. Is it worth the amount of time that you had to spend working to get that thing? And a lot of times the answer is no after you really think about it. So that's something to consider. And then it also talks about how you can kind of start saving and maybe don't go into debt. And I've used a lot of those tips to put us in the financial position that we're into today. And as much as she thought I was overboard, it's paid off. So Ida Lego says my favorite book is the Minecraft joke book. Deep. Who would have thought all of these Lego people have so many interesting books that they have? Lego Explorer says, hello, Mrs. Brickitect and Greg. I've always wanted to meet you, but I'm in the UK. I've once dreamed about meeting you guys. Waking up was the worst thing that ever happened. Well, here's what you do. Come over to Philly Brickfest. We'll be there April 2019. That's an expensive meeting, though. That's a.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I can make it worth their flight to come over here. I'd have to like take you out for dinner and like I don't know, we'd have to hang out for a day or two or something because that's a big commitment, I guess. Am I supposed to build two of these?
I think I screwed up.
No. That's called pulling a brickitect. It's in the
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Wait, did I put these on
8.
backwards?
1,
I feel your pain.
Yeah, I think I'm one short on these white pieces.
Sugar Shack. Is it fixable?
I think so.
Can it be fixed? Okay, this goes here. Oh, wait a minute. Wait just 1 minute here. Oh, Sugar Shacks.
Now what you do?
I skipped the step, but it's not catastrophic yet.
Well, that's good.
It's not catastrophic
Yet.
Brick Pasta says, back in 2013, I bought up the thought of paying off our mortgage in 2 years to my wife as she thought I was crazy until she seen the statements from the bank 6 months later and seen it was working. Yeah. We paid off our first mortgage we took out in
2011.
June of 2011, we took out our mortgage. We made a couple moves and stuff, so we refinanced once and we moved and sold a house. But we paid off our mortgage at the end of, was the middle of last year.
Yeah.
So you're talking, that's 8 years. No. And your life without a mortgage or rent or whatever, like you eliminate that out of the equation and that frees up a lot of cash. That's a lot of money that you have freed up. Our mortgage payment was $750 here. That's $750 of that you don't have to earn or that you can spend on other things. And it's a game changer. Mm-hmm. And what sickens me, and the reason that I'm hesitant to ever take out a mortgage again, is the amount of money that you actually spend on your house. If you take out a mortgage for 30 years, you buy a $100,000 house, for example, you end up paying back $300,000 on that. The banks they're winning. They're winning really hard off of you, but I guess that's what you pay for borrowing money for 30 years of your life. It seems fair, I suppose, in that case. Because I'm trying to think if I let someone borrow money for 30 years, I would want a big payback off that.
Yeah.
I don't know why we're talking about finances. I'm sure most people here don't have a mortgage and maybe can't relate to that, but I'm pretty passionate about things like that. How much is it for a ticket to Philly Brickfest? About What is really going on right now?
It doesn't help that I'm like holding a squat while I'm doing this. I'm just like giving up. Oh my god, it does not want to go back in.
Our roller coaster is literally just going to fall apart the first time we run on this.
White pieces on that one either.
Something looks wrong there, and it's at like a weird angle as well. Did I do something wrong here? Oh.
I'm gonna guess it's the white pieces.
Sugar Shackaroni.
Start over. I even freaking counted them.
I have too much of this thing sticking out here. Oh, it's going bad now, guys. Did you build your house, or was it that cool when you bought it? My parents actually built this house. This is my parents' house, but we took over their mortgage. So
yeah. But we repainted it.
We did everything to this house. We put a lot of money into it to make it what it is right now.
Yeah.
I don't know if I love the way this is. This seems really sketchy here. Really sketchy. I guess we'll go with it and we'll see how this turns out.
It'll be a miracle if I get this back to how it's supposed to be.
Oh my God. Just take your time. Be careful.
I'm over patience.
Oh. Sugar Shack.
No, I think I'll get it back here. Is it?
Oh.
No.
Sugar Shack again. I screwed up big time here. Oh my Lord. Oh. Should we end this? Well, I just have to take this gray pen out and put in a red one.
That doesn't sound bad.
It's these red colors. They just really mess me up.
Yes. See, I'm back on track. I got it.
Yes.
Easy fix.
We knew you could do it.
Good.
Maniac says, this is what I mean when I say your conversation resonates with people. I thought about the other day when I was mowing. I used 2 hours of my life to mow someone's lawn for pay. And that's worth it if the pay was worth it. And then you have to think about after that. So you mowed their yard for 2 hours. Say they gave you $20 just to make it simple. Did you then take that $20 and go buy a McDonald's meal with that for $8 or whatever, and then you had $12 left, and I don't know, whatever you did with that, you go back to the 2 hours and say, was that 2 hours worth what I got out of it? And sometimes the answer is yes. And sometimes you don't have a choice, because you can't just be like, well, my job's not worth it for me because I feel like I should be making more, so I'm not going to go, because you just can't do that.
Yeah.
But you gotta. Again, it's finding a balance, but anytime you spend money, and this is the premise of the book, Your Money, Your Life, who is now sponsoring this video apparently, think about how much work you had to do to buy that thing before you spend the money on it. And sometimes you're maybe not going to buy it because you've determined that, me mowing that grass for 2 hours was not worth me buying a root beer. I don't know. It's like, it's not worth it.
And it really is a good way to approach. Like when he read the book and he shared the information with me, then I started to try to wrap my head around that way of thinking and before I buy stuff. And it has really helped us.
Yeah. I went through a year. Like, you guys know I get obsessed with things, as evidenced by what you're watching right now. I went through a year where I documented every penny that I spent on everything. And I categorized it to see where my money was going. I didn't do a lot with the data. I just realized that I spent a lot of money on entertainment and eating out. And it's like,
which I feel like a lot of
and this was back at the time I was making like $8 an hour, and it's like, but I didn't have any expenses because I lived at home. But still, it's like, is it worth $8 an hour? Like, that's
like, I see so many of my students, because I have 11th grade, and a lot of them have part-time jobs, which you're making minimum wage, and they come in with Dunkin' Donuts every morning, and it's like, how much time did you spend just to have that? Not so healthy, filling breakfast.
There are also times that it is worth it for them. So they make, the state minimum wage is like $7.75 or something like that, or $7.25 an hour. They make that per hour, but they'll spend $100 a month on their cell phone bill. For them, though, they're willing to work 20 hours a week to pay for that cell phone, because that cell phone is their link to everybody. So again, it doesn't come down to whether it's worth the hours. It's your priorities where it comes down to. So there are things that are completely outrageously priced, like a cell phone plan when you're making $7 an hour, that really you can justify by saying, this is how I entertain myself, and this is how I communicate with people, and that's a priority for me. So it doesn't always just come down to does it seem like a ripoff. It comes down to whether you prefer it or not. So. And
we had track phones up until, was it last year or the year before?
I found a crazy bargain with track phone, being that I didn't use a lot of the minutes and stuff, and the data was negligible because we had Wi-Fi everywhere that I went. Like, I was only spending like $20 a month on on cell phones for us. But then I had to call our customer service, and it was the worst experience of my entire life, and I dropped them. So now we're paying more, but sometimes you got to. So yeah, should we move on from there? Are you guys enjoying this kind of conversation? I know this is like so far off from Lego, but as I always say, my favorite conversations on these live streams are where it goes away from Lego and goes into other things, because this is the stuff that other people aren't talking about.
Yeah, and they don't teach this type of personal finance in school, which I really think they should.
I don't think I've ever been in a Lego live stream where someone's talked about how to value your time and to not go into debt.
How to manage your money better so you can buy more Lego sets. There,
I should do a series. I should be like, you want to buy more Lego sets? Follow my advice. I'm not a financial planner, but if you do this, you might have.
You went to college for it, though.
I did, yeah.
Business administration. Yeah,
I mean.
Banking and financing.
I could. I feel like I could do a big service for a lot of people, and it would be free. You know, like there'd be no charge for this. It's just like, watch this little video that I make, and if you take one thing away from it that puts like an extra $10 in your pocket a month, worth it. Maybe we'll do finance attack. That'll be my new series. Get the dictionary out. Finance attack. See, that's a good conversation. Thank you. Who? Oh, it was the book conversation that led to that. Thank you for that. See, I need to.
Books are just the foundation to lead you all kinds of fun conversations.
If anybody else has any ideas for Mrs. Brickitect to talk about anything, I'm willing to throw my 2 cents out there and start a crazy conversation.
No, I feel like I give 2 cents and then you just like fill up the rest of the bank because.
Is that bad?
You're better.
I don't want to dominate.
You're better at talking.
I don't want to take over. Like
I could talk in front of a classroom, but I get kind of nervous when the camera's on.
I can talk in front of a camera, but I can't talk in front of people.
I know, we're like opposites.
There are 85 people here, and if you 85 people were sitting here right now, I'd be like, yeah. But it's just a camera, and like
I know, but I don't know. It's like you don't know what's on the other side. Like I like to look into the eyes of the people I'm talking to.
There's someone right now that's looking at their screen and they're scrutinizing everything about us and how we look and the set and how we can't build properly and how bad our stuff is. Yeah. They're all thinking about that right
amateurs.
Now. Yeah. Think about them all in their underwear. Isn't that what you're supposed to do?
No, that makes it worse. Like, why would anyone give that type of advice? Picture them naked or in their underwear? Do you know how distracting that is?
Hey, we have some really good-looking subscribers, though.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's the Bear Bear.
You're talking about Maniac.
Yeah, I was talking about Maniac without a shirt on. I mean, that's what I think about, and that's how I stop being nervous.
Good.
You guys want to see the Roxy Bear, her head reveal?
She is.
Roxy Bear head reveal.
She boo-boo.
Come here. Come up here. Come here.
Get up there. She used to do it in her younger years.
She's an old girl.
She used to be a lap dog.
I'm trying to get her.
Don't hurt her.
She's an old girl. There's the bear.
I'm sorry about her.
That's my girl. Roxy attacked. Do you like roller coasters, Rox? If you guys have any questions for Roxy Bear, she's open to a Q&A here. Roxy Bear AMA.
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing to do? Eat treats. What's your second favorite thing to do? Play fetch in the yard. What's your favorite thing to do? Eat dinner. What else do you like to do?
Eat the chicken's food.
Sleep. What else do you like to do? Look out the window. Oh, this is actually my favorite part of the stream.
Chase buns.
This is my favorite part of the stream right now. There's something about just giving a good hug on a chocolate lab. She's like, "Get me out of here, guys. I don't want to be in this stream anymore." Oh, she's actually staying.
Aww.
She's staying. Yeah.
She's a sweetheart.
Let's take a.
Get some chocolate hair.
Yeah.
With these white pieces.
Bro, you're getting my stuff all chocolatey. Oh, okay. All right. Roxy, what books have you read recently? How to Eat the Dog Catcher. Yeah, I got chocolate hair all over everything now. This is terrible. All right, 2, 4, 5. So much of this build is literally just counting these pillars, is what I'm calling them.
They were miscounting them in my case.
Did I do that right? I think I did. Did I? No.
Doesn't look right.
Yeah, it does. I think it is. No, I think we're
Definitely not.
You quit being rude. Wrongo. slide this down just a little bit. Greg kisses Roxy, but not Mrs. Brickitect roasted. That's just awkward. It's not awkward to kiss a dog on a live stream. It's awkward to kiss your wife on a live stream. Isn't it? I don't know.
I've never kissed a wife on a live stream before.
I've kissed plenty of wives on live streams, and I'm telling you, every time I do it, it gets weirder and weirder. Let's just double check this, man.
Wait,
I gotta be sure.
Oh, I already have them on.
We're the worst builders.
Yeah.
I don't have an excuse because like I'm supposed to be the guy that does this for a living, and like
I don't feel.
Yeah, you shouldn't feel bad, but I certainly do.
As you should.
I think I see a mistake.
On your part?
On mine, yeah.
Oh, good.
I don't know if it's out of this build or not.
It's not me. Oh, yay. 4 more pillars.
No mistake. We're good. Woo! We're good. What's the next Mrs. Brickitect video? I don't know. It depends if any kind of crazy stuff happens. I haven't really seen anything out of this video necessarily that's turned into something that would be your channel worthy, because there's such a high caliber on your channel now. So I don't know what it's going to be.
Pieces like they're hot.
Mrs. Brickitect drops pieces compilation. Mrs. Brickitect, do you have any hobbies outside of Lego?
Well, yeah. I like to
paint my nails.
Paint my nails. No, I don't have them painted. No, I like reading and writing and drawing. Those are usually my go-tos.
Oh, here's a question someone wanted to ask earlier. What are your thoughts on the RV?
I don't really want to get an RV.
Let me break it down for these guys real quick, though. Some of them don't know. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to buy a small Class C RV, which isn't like a motorhome. It's like a Winnebago style one where the bed's above where you sit. It's kind of like on a van chassis, and it's like 20 feet long versus like 30 some feet long. I want to get one of these small things, and I want to pack her, and him, Clarkman, up, and I want to go traveling all summer. There's a bit of an expense associated with this. I mean, new ones are $60,000, which obviously we're not going to do that. Ones that are 10 years old are like $30,000. Still a lot. I found one that's like 2002. It's outside of Pittsburgh, and it's like $17,000. And I'm trying to convince her that we should take advantage of this because we both have the time. We've got the finances to do this. Like I said earlier in the live stream that I was doing, that I've been driving my car for 8 years. It's been paid off for like 6 years. We've had no car payments. And I feel like with the limited amount of driving that I do, I can make that car last for a very long time. So the money that I would spend on a car payment or money on a car in general could go towards this. You just don't want to go in an RV.
I don't.
Well, why? Like, let's talk about this.
Because it's so much like camping. And I grew up in a family that didn't really have much money, so really the only vacationing we did was camping. So I've been camping since I was Clark's age, and you know, tent camping, pop-up campers, you know.
And you had a bad experience.
No, I have fond childhood memories of doing it, and I enjoy doing it, but I've had that experience. So I want to do more of, I don't know if I want to say luxurious travel, but a little higher end travel.
She wants to go all over Europe, and
I mean, ideally, I know we can't do that with Clark, but yeah, that's my ideal thing, to go Europe and Australia and Africa and.
But my thoughts
travel the world.
These guys can chime in on this. My thoughts are for where we're at in life right now,
yeah,
with a 3-year-old
and
living in a country with so much to see and so many amazing things. We buy this RV and we
doing that. Why can't we just travel via plane and then stay in?
No, but the whole idea is the adventure.
Or a hotel.
That's
an adventure.
No, the adventure is we pack up and we just go wherever we want, whenever we want. We park at campsites. We video blog the entire thing. We take pictures. We give Clark this amazing life over the next several years. And once he gets older and he's like out of the house, that's when we do our European destinations and all over the world.
I agree that we're going to be sticking to the United States for a while.
Like we'll be in our 40s or early 50s, and we can go traveling all over the place because we'll have the ability to do that. Right now, the United States is the place to go, and I feel like doing it in an RV is the way to do it. Because I think sooner or later the thing will pay for itself just in the amount of like lodgings that we'll save on. What do you guys think? Let's see what these guys think. Seth says camping in today's world is not cheap, but there are a lot of really cool campgrounds that you will love as a family. That's what I was thinking. We went to one that my brother-in-law was at like last year or maybe the year before. I did a whole vlog series on it.
The year before.
We had a blast. I loved it, and I want to do more than that. So I at least want to go look at one of these, walk around in it.
To look at it.
You know, it might be a terrible investment. It's going to depreciate like crazy, like they do. Obviously, if you buy one new at $60,000 and it's worth $30,000 in 10 years, you
want the one that has the like vehicle and thing.
Yeah. So that's the thing. The way I explained it is it's like a Winnebago. It's a smaller one, but it's not a camper. It's not something you pull behind the vehicle. It's all in one. So you're driving inside of it, and while I'm driving, these guys can be in the back hanging out, playing, doing fun stuff. So the drives aren't going to be as bad because we can be engaged. And if we want to pull over, we can have lunch right inside of our vehicle and get out or do whatever. And when you're not committed to a hotel, you don't have to make reservations really. Like you can pretty much stop at any Walmart or whatever and camp there for the night. So, and we'll throw a bunch of Lego sets in there. We'll make videos for these guys. So, I don't know. What do you guys think about this? Do you guys think I'm crazy, or is this something we should do? Because I'm looking for adventure, and that's that's like my dream right there. Uh-oh. Bricked a lot donated. He said, "You sold me on it. If she does not go, I'm in." Me and Bricked a lot are going on an adventure. I'm putting that $5 towards our RV. Maybe I should I'll put a picture of it up in the background here and say, instead of buying the Disney castle, we're if I did maybe like 1,000 live streams this year, maybe I could raise it.
Probably will get to be that many.
What if probably. What if I raise enough money to buy the RV? Would you be okay with that? Or you said it's not finances, it's just the fact you don't want to do that.
Yeah, I don't really want to travel in an RV.
So here's my ultimatum. I'm going to get the RV. I'm packing all of my stuff, Clark and Roxy in the car or in the RV, and I'm gonna say, what's your decision? Are you coming or are you staying? And you're bound to go. And then you're gonna realize what an amazing time that you have out there.
I'm sure it will be a good time.
Either that, or we're gonna break down in the middle of the desert and get super dehydrated. Coyotes and vultures are gonna be circling us. It could go that way too. Ibo Bricks wants to go too, so maybe. All right, I'm upgrading from like a Winnebago to a full-size motorhome now. That way we can get all of our Lego friends in there too. Roastmaster OW just gave us $1.99 for gas money.
Thanks.
We just got that's $6.99 towards my $17,000 goal.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Good job.
I'm making this happen, guys. Tomorrow we're gonna go look.
I know.
I don't know.
We always end up doing
at
what
least
you want to do.
At least let me live this dream, and if it turns out to be a failure,
I do nothing but live for your dreams, babe.
I feel like I'm living my dream right now. Honestly, I'm living like one part of my dream, which is to be a YouTuber, but my other dream is to travel the world or travel the country in an RV. Yeah. And I don't want to wait until it's too late because Clark is the perfect age right now for us to do this. Clark might actually be he'll be like a really interesting kid. By the time he's 5 years old, he might have already been all over the United States to see all kinds of amazing things, and we'll have it all documented so he'll never forget. Roastmaster has a breaking news article here. It says local YouTube cult has gotten an RV and is going across the country. Police are chasing them. Yes. Greg, she just rolled her whole face at you. Thank you, Remcar. I'm glad you notified me of that. That might be enough gas money. I'll pull it out of the driveway. Scott's Toys. That's hilarious. This is gonna be our video. Mrs. Brickitect won't let me get an RV on the Mrs. Brickitect channel. What timestamp are we at, guys? Can someone put that in here? We're like an hour and 23.
I know. I'm the villain, aren't I?
You're the villain. Please.
What about my dream?
What's your dream? Your dream's to write a book.
I'm gonna break out into the Tangled song.
I don't know what that is.
I have a dream.
I thought that was Martin Luther King.
No, not that one.
He had a dream.
Jeez.
What's your dream? Tell me your dream. Let's do our dreams.
I already told you what mine is, but we have to wait.
Your dreams travel too, just in a different location and a different way.
I want to travel Europe because just their sights are breathtaking.
Europe's Europe. This is America. Maniac donated $1.99. Said, I can't cook, but I'm good on camping supplies. Maniac's coming too. Maybe I should I should do a trip around the country to pick up different Lego YouTubers. And we'll just have like the whole thing live streamed from inside the RV. People can be building in the back while we're driving to New Jersey to pick up Maniac. I'll pick up Brickitect just down the road. We'll go to pick up Maniac in New Jersey. We'll go all the way down to Georgia to get Alf, and then we'll go right down to Florida where all the other people are. And it's just we'll just have the whole thing filled with Lego YouTubers.
And Bricks are in Georgia too.
Brickstar will be in Georgia. Yeah.
That's quite the vision.
Yep. And we'll drive it. We'll drive everybody back for Philly Brickfest.
Naturally.
We'll drive right up to the front of the place, and everybody piles out, and it becomes a big festivity. Guys, I'm a dreamer. Uh-oh. Brickitect donated again.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe you could tell her you hid a necklace somewhere in the RV, and once she gets in, just go. Genius. See, this is why I keep Brickitect around. He's full of the amazing ideas. And just donated $10 towards the RV fund. Canadian says, do a series where we're picking up the whole crew and drive to Canada and hang out here. I like that. I like that. Hopefully none of these guys have felonies and we can get across the border. I don't know. I would have to check with Alf. See, I feel like just putting this out here now, like it's going to happen.
I'm sure it will.
And then you guys can all laugh at me when I'm like, yeah, I bought this piece of junk used RV and the thing is broken down so hard right now. And it's going to cost $5,000 to fix this thing. Worst decision of my life. I talked to you guys about not spending your money on foolish things, and look what I did. Don't do what I did. What I'm hoping for is a viral video from the road. Uh-oh, MC just donated. A bit close to the adventure. MC, thank you, man.
Thank you.
MC's already been so good to us. All these guys have. Thank you, though. All right, now that I got money towards this, I can't let these people down. It's gonna happen. Follow us this summer on the road.
Don't get me wrong, I'm all about traveling.
Do you think if I go to the RV place and I'm like, hey, I'll give you a shout out on my channel, you think they'll knock something up?
Yeah, good luck with that.
I want to let's go out and traveling. We'll shoot videos of everything, and there's bound to be something that catches on YouTube, becomes a viral video, and it'll pay for the RV right there. I'm thinking it's gonna happen. Let's see. I just looks like an amazing, but how many studs is it long? This set? I don't know, man. That's a question for Canadian. MC says you do the. Oh, I can't read this one. He said you do the Europe tour. I would join. Yeah, she wants to do the Europe tour. I'm just saying
Who doesn't?
Where we're at in our life right now.
I want to see all these amazing things that I've always read about in books.
Yeah, but we got Little Man.
I know.
And by the time we buy plane tickets and stuff, it's already like half of our RV is right there. And and beyond that plane trip, that's gone versus the RV I still have all the time. I don't know. Greg goes on his own and he sends Mrs. B to a spa for the summer.
I don't want to spend my summer at a spa.
Are you sure?
Gosh, that would be boring. I don't mind doing that in the day, but that's good.
I'm going to have to somehow sell this, guys. If anybody has any ideas on how to sell your wife on going on a cross-country RV trip, I'm open. I like Brickitect's plan, though. Hey, I got you that necklace. Check under the seat there. We're gone. Sometimes you gotta. No, I think the strategy of just saying that me, Clark, and Roxy are leaving, you can either come or you can stay. I think that's the way to go. All right, enough about...
you be back because you don't know how to pack for either of you.
I'm going to pack water and toilet paper. Clark, we got to go back. Hey, there's lots of stores out there. I'll find stuff. You guys like Mexico? Oh no, Maniac just donated again. He said, "Can I bring Bizarre Lego for a traveling book tour?" Great idea. We'll take it to the graphic place and we'll have the whole thing sponsored by the Bizarre Lego, and they'll just have it all on the side. Maniac can go from like every bookstore and do signings and stuff. This could totally work.
Yeah, definitely.
Operation Brickitect cult expansion. We can go out and maybe recruit people for the cult. That's just crazy. This is crazy, but it's a crazy thing that I feel like could happen. I've seen in my life. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of motivation here. This, or it might sound like bragging though. I've seen in my life, if I put my focus on something, if there's something that I want and I'm willing to work for it, I tend to be able to get it. No matter what it is, I've accomplished so many goals that I've set. And I feel like this is another one. And this one really isn't that hard. Really, it's just like finding the RV. If you
put your mind to it, you can accomplish anything.
Sure. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Yeah, you can accomplish anything. I mean, within reason. But like, if you visualize what you want, this is how I work. I visualize it, and then I make it. Yep. That's what this studio is. This whole studio is that. Like, everything that you're looking at behind us here, as messy as it is right now, it's like I visualized how this would be, and this is what I wanted, and I fabricated it to make it that way. So, yeah. Stay strong, friends. Oh my God, this is an hour and a half we're into this. And I feel like, is this, I don't even know, like, I'm trying to think in my mind right now if this is a good stream or bad stream. I don't know. We've talked about some of this random stuff. We've shown nothing that we've built. Yeah. I don't even think they can see what we're building. I know they can't see what I'm building. Oh,
they can see this.
This might be a bad stream.
It is what you think.
Okay. I'm going to put it out there. It's a good stream.
There you go.
There's 111 people watching, so they must be here for something. Whether it's here to dream about buying an RV or you rolling your entire head or whatever. What is she? She rolled her entire face. She rolled her entire face at you, Greg. What? I'm going to go back and I'm going to
often roll my eyes.
I'm going to zoom in on that when I do the video. It's going to be like, what was it like? Do the roll.
I have no idea what they're talking about.
They saw it though.
It just comes so natural anymore that I don't even realize I do it.
Okay. Where's Clarkman? Clarkman is napping. I'm surprised he's not up yet.
It's a good nap.
It's a good nap. It's been very, very pleasant building here because of said nap. He'll probably be up one of these days. Uh-oh. What did I do? What did I do? I did a little something wrong here. Not a catastrophe. Not a catastrophe. She did. They're saying you did it. I'm gonna go back and watch the video. I have the timestamp there. It's like an hour and 20 minutes in. I might turn that into the next Mrs. Brickitect video. I'll title the video, "Help me sell Mrs. Brickitect on an RV." Your tips are greatly appreciated. That's what we're gonna do.
Where am
I don't know. Clark is saving his energy for the roller coaster. Yeah, it's not gonna be done today though. What's the highest donation you've had? Well, that's a question for Mr. Bricktalot, who like blew me out of the chair when he donated $100 during our Destiny's Bounty stream.
Oh, yeah, that was crazy.
He's a crazy man. That's why I'm calling this the Bricktalot coaster, and also it has to be between Canadian and Bricktalot because Bricktalot donated the money and Canadian donated the knowledge. So if anyone has any ideas for a name for this roller coaster between Canadian and Bricktalot, we'll go with that. Yeah, Clark is gonna like this. I mean, there was a, I forget who said it, but like they said the novelty on this kind of wears off after a little bit. I don't know if that's gonna be the case for us though. I don't know. We'll see. I'm hoping it's not one of those things that he cranks it a couple times, watches it go around, and then he walks away from it, and we have this huge set that we spent all these hours and stuff on to.
I don't know. He's hasn't done much with the train table.
MC says this is the Canalot coaster. I like that.
Yeah.
The Canalot. But I mean, thankfully for Canadian Brickyard to help me with that missing piece. If I hadn't known that, I would have built this entire thing. We would have got down to the end and been like, this thing is not working. Would have been an entertaining live stream, I'll say, but I would have been very frustrated. Maniac's going out for lunch. Be back soon. Enjoy, my friend.
Yeah, bye, Maniac.
Thank you for hanging out with us for a bit, man.
I am missing a piece.
No.
Like,
What is it?
it's the gray one.
Gray?
Yeah.
That's a piece that I have. I have some though, so it's not a huge deal. Do you want me to get one?
Yeah.
Or do you think it's?
I don't think
There's
any
no Clark
fell.
man to blame this
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, I don't recall any of them falling.
Oh man, did you put it somewhere where it shouldn't be? What I imagine happened is that you have one or two where there should only be one.
Maybe.
Oh.
No, that's just one.
Oh no. What are we gonna do?
Wait, I think I might see it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
I think this one.
Double check that to be sure though.
I can't get it.
Brick separator, would that help? Keep it here. Tracy says brickitect is so fun to watch every day. Unless you're watching one of our live streams. They're saying the piece behind the coaster. No, it's not down there. From what I can tell.
Still can't get this thing. Oops, okay.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, because the rest of those just have one.
Oh man.
I think. We'll find out eventually.
We're going over 2 hours on this eventually. Like right now we're an hour
I'm
and
getting close.
Okay.
The end is in sight.
The end is near. I actually really love live streaming with you though. I think this is a lot of fun.
You too.
Yeah. And then I get all these guys on my side to help me convince you on the RV too. This is
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Very persuasive individuals.
Yes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Ooh, I just did that backwards.
We've got a Houston, we have a problem.
How big?
Not huge.
That's good.
A moderate problem.
You got this.
Yeah. Yeah, we got this. Yeah. Just did a little skipperoni there, you know? He's just a little skip. I'm terrible.
Yeah, it's almost 4:30.
I shouldn't even be doing this.
I gotta make dinner.
Are you gonna bail?
I don't know.
Wait, I'm supposed to have two? Oh, okay.
No, I'm gonna finish.
Yeah,
finish
you
my
be a
dinner.
completionist. Don't
I have to be.
don't quit, quitter.
I'm not quitting.
Don't quit on me. We got to finish this. I put in the title that we're building these 2 bags. We got to get this done. These guys are sticking with us. We got 108 people watching us struggle through this.
Why?
So sorry, guys.
Why?
I should just offer an apology at the beginning of every video. I'm so sorry, everyone. If you're watching this right now, I'm sorry. Are these hard to make? Probably not for normal people. All right. You know.
It's a lot of repetition.
Yeah.
Same piece.
I don't mind it though. I think I would do better if I wasn't live streaming because I feel like I'm like kind of all over the place.
Yeah.
This is Greg. I would donate but can't because I live in Serbia. There's an option donate, but I can go on the trip with you. You can go on the trip without donating. We're gonna get the biggest motorhome we can find. Will there ever be a live stream on with you on Brickitect Live? It's gone. Clark's face will be ear to ear when he sees this. I hope so.
Yeah.
One of my favorite videos that we did with him is when I revealed the train table to him. When he was like,
Yeah, that was adorable.
"A train table? Thanks, Dad." That was like when he said "Thanks, Dad." I was just like, that's like
cute.
all I could ask for.
Mm-hmm.
That was awesome.
I loved his reaction with the unboxing of this. That cracks me up.
Oh yeah.
I still go back and watch
Oh
it.
yeah, he's like, "Thanks, Brickstar." I'm like, "No, we got this from Lego." And he's like, "Thanks, Lego." I said, "We had to pay for it." He's like, "Aw, I'm sad." That was great. That was a classic Brickitect moment there.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sad. It is pretty sad when you have to spend $380 on a Lego set, but I think this might be one of the ones that's worth it here. I love that video though.
Yeah.
Is this the biggest set we own? Yeah, I think it's gonna be too. Like this is gonna forever remain our biggest set. I don't think I could see myself spending $400 on a Lego set. Clark is the most enthusiastic thanker there is. Great quality for everyone to have. Yeah, I'm like, hey, can we give a thank you to like whoever sent us? He's like, thank you. it's like, I think people feel appreciated when we thank them.
Yeah.
No, it's cool. And the thing is, we have a lot of opportunities to practice the word thank you because people have been beyond generous to us in our time here on this channel.
Yeah.
You guys see it every week. I'm still a little split on the whole mail time thing though, because I even in the last video, I had a lot of people say that they love seeing the mail times, but I had a couple people again say they don't want to see so many mail times. So like the only way that I could really cut it is if I cut out like letters and I kind of just did like a recap video where I'm like, okay, John from Minnesota sent us this, and so sent us this, and we got this from this, and these letters are really nice, and they're from these people. But I feel like that takes away like what makes it special.
Yeah.
But that's a way that I could get through a lot of stuff in a short period of time, and to the point where I can make it one video. But I feel like it's gonna lose the passion.
These pillars. Give me the death of me.
Yeah, me too. I hear you, bro. But yeah, I think most people want to see mail time. I try to listen to comments that come up that offer advice, and sometimes they do. And I have wondered it too. I'm like, doing 2 mail times a week, is it too much? Is it too much for people like that? I don't know. But then I look at the views, and sometimes mail times tend to be our most viewed videos. So maybe, I don't know. Just do it the way you do. That's the charm of this channel. Okay. Easy advice. That's what I'm going to do. Brickstar told me you can't please everyone all the time. Ain't that the truth?
Yep.
There's an easy solution if you don't like a certain style of video or a type of video or videos in general. Just skip it. Oh, this is cool. Got a little flag here. When's the last day to submit entries to the mock contest? Just wondering. I'm going to say today. Or is today or Sunday? Yeah. Sunday. I would probably have it done today because tomorrow morning I'm making the video. And I gave it an entire week. So if anybody's scrambling at the last minute and they say they didn't get theirs in on time, that's you had plenty of chances to do it. In fact, even before I started the stream, I said, while you're doing this, make a mock for the mock contest.
There's too much yellow popping out.
Again?
Why do they even have these sticks inside of it?
Here, I can help you. It's to strengthen it. It makes you stronger. We're getting down to the end here.
So close. Oh,
all right, Mini Brick's submitting his video today. Sweet.
I'm trying to figure out how I can do this without wrecking my operation.
What?
Getting that yellow piece down in there.
Oh, Sugar Shack. Yep, that's the best way to do it. Just be very careful. You should be able to put something on top of that.
No.
Yeah.
Maybe if I shove that up more, but then is there gonna be too much sticking out on the top here?
Yeah, you should try to make them pretty level, because I don't know what's gonna go on top of that.
Yeah.
That's if that goes on there, put it on there, and we can kind of work with it if we have to. I can figure it out. It's not a problem. Too much? Okay. That's okay. You don't have to worry about it now. I can sense your frustration a little bit.
I'm fine.
Yeah, we won't worry about it now. We'll get it fixed.
That American Psycho movie? It's like, I am fine.
So
You never saw it, did you?
No.
Norman Bates.
Nope. Nope.
Nothing.
What's your coolest set? The roller coaster, maybe? I don't know. I'm hoping this is our coolest set once we're done with it. We'll see. I'm looking forward to taking a nice nap this afternoon. Looking forward to that.
Well, you shouldn't.
But I'm not. I might be able to get through this entire day. We'll see. Oh, you don't want me to take a nap? You're
no,
evil.
It's not fair.
You
get to take all these naps. It's like almost nighttime.
I guess it is. It's later. It doesn't feel as late as what it is.
That's because you're all discombobulated.
Yeah, I have no idea what time of the day it is right now. Oh, that's fancy. All right, I got to build 3 of these. I think I'm getting down towards the end here. Oh, yeah, I am. I'm almost at the end. You guys stick with us here. Are you gonna hook it up to boost like bricks are? No. That. Once I saw that, I was like, nope, not doing that. I'm not motorizing it. I'm not hooking it up to boost. It's gonna be a good old-fashioned toy for Clarkman to manipulate on his own and play with. Are we good?
Sit again.
I feel like I heard something upstairs. You think he's up?
I don't hear anything.
Okay. Oh, Sugar Shack. What even am I doing right now?
I'm just.
Are we in?
I just got lost.
Really?
I did.
You're like almost at the end though.
I know that whole thing just threw me off, and then I just lost my page.
Oh man, she's in rough shape,
find
guys.
My happy place.
She's in rough shape here. Was this too much for one video?
Okay, so there's that. That's that level. That's a problem when you start to get like level up. It's like,
yeah.
Which level's which?
Which is which?
So, yep, that's done. That's done. We're there.
I have to build 3 of these.
Happened, but okay.
Why was the stream late? I was fine with it. Just wondering. We were waiting for Clarkman to go down for a nap. So the stream started after he went to sleep. That's what. I'll help you with it. I'm down to the final stretch here, though.
I was. And then.
Sorry guys, I'm not talking too much. I'm just really trying to crank this out. I just want to complete this.
Get in there. I might have.
You all right?
Trying to get that yellow piece to go down further. I got it down enough that I can set that on top. So
all right.
There we go.
We might have to mess with it a little bit, but it'll be okay.
All right, I did those. They're there. These go.
Looks like the chat has turned to air conditioners. Yeah, we've had our air conditioner on for a couple days now. It's been brutal. Oh no.
It's okay.
We all right?
I'm used to it now.
No. Oh my lord, I have to build 3 of these things now. 3 of them.
Okay. There's that.
Did I even do this right? I think I made this too long.
Actually, I think I made all these pieces. All right. I think I'm down to the last build here.
You're down to the end? I did something wrong. You're lucky. I have to build 3 of these things, and it's turned into a kind of a nightmare. Bag 10 has been insane. Absolutely insane. Tracy, hi. She said, can you say hi to me? Yes.
Hi.
Done. I just want to finish this set. Please. Come on. All right, so this goes here. This goes here. This goes here. Oh, okay. 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 I gotta do that 2 more times. Give me something good to talk about, guys. I got nothing. I'm out.
I know, so in the zone.
I'm just
Tapping out.
Yeah, I'm probably from lack of sleep, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, you've been
Last 2 nights I've got
streaming like 9 hours.
I've gotten like maybe almost a full night of sleep in the last 2 nights. Too much live streaming. I'm obsessed. I need to quit. Yep. Canadian says repeat this 2 more times. I got 2 more to do. And then I just got a couple pieces of track to put on and we're out of here. People are like, yes, finally. Be done with this. Brutal to watch.
Booyah.
Nailed it. Are you done?
Yes.
You want to take over the chat here while I finish? Or are you bailing?
What about dinner?
Oh, dinner? Okay, you bail on me for dinner.
Dinner's gonna be a while.
Okay. Totally bail on me for that.
Probably gonna take like an hour and a half to
Oh.
make everything.
Okay. Guys, hope you don't mind. The Mrs. Brickitect is going to leave because dinner.
Bye, guys.
Yeah. Because
See you in the next video.
as always, as always,
I already said it.
no, you didn't say what our line.
Isn't it see you in the next video?
Nope.
Every day.
Nope. You don't know our lines. Clark is so much better at making videos than you. As always.
Next video?
Next video.
Just
yes.
next video. Okay.
Yeah, he just says next video. It used to be see in the next video,
Do
but
it then?
yeah, but it's just next video. You'll never replace my boy. He's too good. Thank you for building with me though. I do appreciate that.
Thank you.
I did
Pleasure was all mine.
I did have fun here. I appreciate you doing that section for me. And
I had such a blast.
do you mean it?
No. No, I enjoyed our time.
You think we'll stream again together?
I don't know.
Together?
You wanna play your cards, right?
Okay. Maybe next weekend, same time, same place? All right. All right. She's going to come back again. See ya. Thank you. She's coming back again, guys. I think we got her back again for at least one more round. What's for dinner? I don't know. I should have asked. Whoops. When I heard the word dinner, I was just like, yeah. Yeah, let's make that a thing. You leave the build. Let's do that whole dinner thing. I need to ask you guys about a movie, if anyone's seen a certain movie. We're going to watch a movie that was recommended to Mrs. Brickitect from one of her coworkers. It's called Game Night. Anyone watch Game Night? We're going to be watching that tonight, apparently. I need to know if it's a good movie or not, though. It's probably comedy, I'm assuming. Canadian says, I would say that best if you do her side next build. Trust me, that gear setup will frustrate her a lot. Okay, so we'll switch builds for the next one. Thank you for that. The Canalot roller coaster is coming along well thanks to the advice of my trusted people. Should be watching Han Solo. See, I can't watch that from home, so I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying home. I'm a hermit. Who else hates it when you build a big part from instructions that said ×2? Yeah, this one's ×3, so you just keep going back and rebuilding it. Got the Simpsons set 71016 today at the King of Prussia Mall. Hey, Haley, did you find that portal at the King of Prussia Mall? Also, did you get lost? And which Simpsons set is that? 71016. Ginblade knows, if he's still here. You should give her the necklace. Maybe then she'll join more streams. Maybe the necklace should go hand in hand with the RV. I definitely should have done that by now, though. I really should have. I'm terrible. It needs to be a surprise, I feel. Also, it'd be easier if it was one of those things that I could just go somewhere in order or like pick up. There's so much that goes into it. Yeah, don't spolo solo. I think there's some people that haven't seen it yet, I imagine, so they don't want any spoilers. Be kind. Unless you want to spoil just like things that never actually happened in the movie. Variety says the flowers you planted by your shed were beautiful, Greg. Love seeing Clark help. That was awesome that he was into that. Wasn't as sure when we started making the video, but he was totally on board when it came to digging in the dirt. He was like, "Yep, that's a thing." Oh, the Quickie Mart. I love the Quickie Mart. Sweet. I'll probably go to the Lego store again 1 year from now in April of 2019 when we go to Philly Brickfest again. That'll be my next stop. Is Clark coming? He's still not up yet. No. Yeah, he might get up eventually here. I still have a little bit left to build on this. I'm going to get down to the end here and realize I have all these extra pieces. I'm going to be really frustrated. Just watch. Game night is not Clark appropriate. It's a comedy horror flick. Oh, I thought it was just a comedy. I was I remember the movie Date Night, and I thought maybe it was like kind of a spin-off of that, kind of trying to recreate what they did with that movie. I'll give a comprehensive review, I guess, if that's what we do watch. Maybe I should look up the IMDb on it and see if it's terrible before we fully commit. All right. This thing sure as heck came along today, though. That's for sure. Like when I started, there was nothing above this platform here. Okay. Okay. Tracks. First one is one like that. I did set my tracks out ahead of time to save some time. Not like that really matters at this point, but I set them out nonetheless. Watch this all like collapse on me here. Wow, is that not lined up right? Oh, come on. Come on, you. Or is there something that goes under this? No. Oh, I see. Okay. I was like, this does not want to click in there. Why am I having so much trouble with this? Does something go above that? Let me recheck this. Oh, Sugar Shack. I messed that up. Sugar Shack. That's why it wouldn't work. I should probably be looking at the chat because right now everyone's probably noticed it. There we go. Still not as bad as R2-D2. Now I need a turn. Where's Mrs. Brickitect? She just went up to make dinner. She finished her section. Believe it or not, she's apparently a quicker builder than I am. She went up to start dinner because it's almost 5 o'clock for us right now. So she bailed. It's just me along here with you guys as I finish up the last little bit of this bag 10. And this side actually did right for once, which is good. We got that. Now, What are they doing here? These go here. Wow, the way they have this, you cannot see. You can't see this at all. What I can't tell from the pictures here, the way that they have this, so it's facing the opposite direction. I can't tell if these go like down here like this. Assuming maybe they go down there like that. I'm thinking. Let's try it out. We'll try like that. I'm sure I'll realize if it's a problem when we put the next thing on. Maybe maybe Canadian Brickyard knows. All right, we got those. Uh-oh. I'm supposed to be done right now. I've got some pieces left, guys. And that's probably not good. I think these probably go here. Okay. Okay, we got that done. I've got these Canadian. I don't feel like I should have these. And I've got a couple other small pieces, but I feel like I'm good there. I've got a 2x2 red plate, 2x2 red tile. The tiles are all in up here. Tiles are good everywhere there. I don't know if that's an extra or not. Let me go back through. Canadian, if you could help me with this. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to have these, but maybe. It always sucks when you get to the end of the build and you have pieces left over that you shouldn't have. I see the two red that he's saying let me check. This has these all have red on them. From what I see here, it's matching. It's matching this. I mean, I suppose I could figure this out later. I think I have this all done. Let me just look through the designs here. Yeah, there's two there, so I have both of those on, which is proper. Ooh. Up there. There's only two there. You know what? I think I made a mistake here. This I thought was a tile, but it's actually a plate. So now I have two red tiles left. I did make a mistake. So now I have two red tiles. Both exactly the same. I probably shouldn't have these left either. Two red tiles. I'll just count those as spares, because I think the tiles only go on the track, and I had the track covered. I don't know. Anybody know where the two red tiles go? So few people have actually built this that I feel like it's one of those things. I guess I'll spend some time afterwards looking at it. I'm sure I'll figure it out. If they are missing from somewhere, I can find it. But from what I see here, so they're not spares. Where could they possibly go? I don't know. I'm not going to waste any more of your time with it. We just hit 2 hours on this, and I'll let you know in the next video when we finish this out. We're actually going to finish this next weekend, I'm sure, in our final stream on the roller coaster, which kind of sucks to have to wait a week to finish it. But that's what we're going to do, because I want to finish this with the misses, and we'll get Clarkman's reaction on that. I'll figure out where these two red tiles go, and we'll go from there. So anything that you guys want to talk about before we wrap this up? I feel like you guys have been here for this long. I at least owe you the potential to do like a Q&A type thing. If you have any questions or if you want to talk about anything before we wrap it up here, we can talk for a little bit while Mrs. Brickitect is doing the dinner scene. I'll go back through and I'll look for all the places that we put tiles to see if I missed anything while we're talking here. Yeah, the 20K contest does end tomorrow. I'm going to say, if you're making something, though, it ends tonight, just so you make sure you have your thing submitted in, because I don't want to make my video tomorrow morning and then have someone submit one after the fact. Why didn't you put the other 4 track pieces down? Oh, that could explain it. What track pieces did I miss? Oh, I have these ones here. You're right. You're right. That's probably why I'm missing it. See, this is good we stuck around. Now I'm completely lost in my manual here. My 4 other track pieces, they go here. Aha. That explains it. I bet that's where is that where the things go? Yep. Okay. Nailed it. Good job, man. So this goes here. I don't know why I didn't put those on. I guess I'll do this one first. Oh, that doesn't look right. Something's weird. Oh, I'm using the wrong piece for that. You, oh, come on down, bud. Look at this, dude. What do you think?
It's cool.
You like this?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see how this goes.
Okay.
Oh, Sugar Shack.
What happened?
I'm just breaking stuff, you know, typical.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Oh, now this all makes sense. It all makes sense now. Okay. Got that. How was your nap?
It's cool.
That was the longest nap that's ever happened, wasn't it?
Yes. I can dog see you.
Thank you for that.
When I want ice cream.
Yeah.
Apple.
Mm-hmm. That's a juice stand.
Yeah, it's juice.
Yeah.
And the lips. And the rib. And the shake.
Yeah.
Rosalind's married.
Done. Canadian, thank you so much for that. Put these on. We're gonna hang out for a bit now that Clark Man's down here. I imagine a lot of people have been waiting for this, so. All right, we can't quite play with this yet, Clark, because it's not done yet. You want to say hi to everybody? We're live streaming right now.
Hi.
You have a good nap, eh? All right. There we go. Nailed it. I do have like 4 little pieces left over. These look reasonable, though, to have left, which is a good thing. So there it is. Like, let's see what this thing looks like if we kind of put it together right now. If I spin this around, this will be cool. How you doing, bud?
I'm gonna go back up.
Okay. Clarkman's leaving. You can go up, bud. Go ahead. Clark was over that. That was quick. Can you close the door behind you? Wow. Look at that. Something ain't right here. So something looks a little off with our. Oh no, it doesn't. I think it's okay. I was like, those tracks aren't going to line up, but I think it will. Look at the scale of that. This is the first time that I've really seen this to the point where, just to see how big it's going to be. I have no idea where I'm going to put this thing, guys. This is brutal. Dang it, Clark left. Yeah, that was short-lived. Sorry for that. I think if I had the cars running on this right now, he definitely wouldn't have gone. But again, we'll hang out here for a second. Do I prefer Han Solo sets or Batman? The Han Solo set that I really like is the one that we got this week from Canadian Brickyard, who also is simultaneously helping us with this build. I love that set, but mostly, like, we have a ton of the Batman sets, and I absolutely love those. So it's so huge, says Brick Bakery. Classic Land, you should make an actual Sugar Shack. That's a great idea. It could be a candy store. Maybe I should modify like a gingerbread house and make it the Sugar Shack. Or, better yet, next contest, make a Sugar Shack mock. That'd be cool. Jinblade is promoting his stream tonight. He'll be hosting a cult stream at 6 p.m. I will not be there. I'm done streaming. I've streamed for like 20 of the last 24 hours, it seems. Sugar Shack mock. You better do that. I'll let Jackhammer back in too, even though he's the previous mock contest winner. I want to see Jackhammer Sugar Shack mock. Make an amusement Clark. That'd be a great contest. I'm back. I'm reading everybody's stuff here. How late do you think your stream will be running, Jinblade? Question everyone's dying to know. How late will the Gym Blade stream be going? Look at this thing, though, guys. Oh, my goodness. I don't even know. It's insane. I wonder if the pirate roller coaster is actually going to be a letdown now when I get it. I'm like, man, this thing's so puny. I don't think so, though. I think I'm going to be pretty stoked about that one. Bertolot's out. Need some sleep. You're not missing anything. I'm just doing a little thing here for the peeps since you guys were willing to stick with me through the battle, which was this build today. I'm going to hang out with you guys for a little bit. This will take up a lot of space. Yes, it takes up about, I'm going to say a solid 3 feet. These shelves behind me, though, are 36 inches. And I feel like if I cleared out one of those shelves and kind of adjusted a little bit, I might have enough space to put it on there. I don't know. We'll try it. We'll try it out. How many bags are left? We've got she's got to build bag 5, which I guess I'm going to be building, and bag 11. 2 bags. So one more build session, we're done. I wish she was out of school right now, though, because it'd be so cool if tomorrow we could just come down and knock this out. But tomorrow we have to go on a picnic and stuff, so I don't really have time to do it. But next Sunday, it won't hurt to have this sitting here for another couple days. I still have a lot of other stuff we need to shoot this week. Bertolot says you can't put it on a shelf. Canadian says we'll be building both sides. I'm not sure what that means. I think this coaster is more reasonably minifigure scale because most roller coasters are huge in real life. That's true. Am I going to buy the new Lego Hospital? No, I don't like the Lego Hospital. I wanted the Lego Friends Hospital that came out last year, I think it came out. And I was holding off on it because I wanted to see what the Lego City Hospital looked like this year because I thought it'd be better, and it's not. The Friends Hospital is actually better, and that's not something you'll hear many people say, but I like the interior of the Friends Hospital better. I like the playability. They both are very similar. They've got an ambulance, they've got a helicopter, they've got a hospital, but the interior of the Friends Hospital is so much better, and I need to probably jump on that before it starts going up in price because I've seen it for like $80. It's a $100 set, but I'd like to get the Friends Hospital. Canadian says her last section will be the gears. Bag 11 is combining the two, which can only be done after the last section with gears are done, which is where 2 people can't help anymore. No, here's what we'll do. We'll go back to the old school days of brickitect live, which this isn't even live, on brickitect live. I'll have her read the chat and throw out questions and comments to me while I build. That'll work. Roller coaster's making some progress, says BFAB. Welcome back, BFAB. Yeah, it was thankfully I don't think you were here for most of it. It was a painful process. All these people are troopers that were able to sit through this. Brickitect, I love your channel, your inspiration. I just subscribed. Thank you so much for that, man. That's the biggest honor that anyone could ever tell me, is that I inspired them to do anything, whether it's to start a YouTube channel, whether it's to get back into your hobby, whether it's to share your Lego passion with your son or daughter. I don't know, whatever it is. Like, I just appreciate it when people reach out to me and they say, like, this encouraged me to do something, and that's cool. So why don't we use that as a moment here to say, if you guys have ever thought about sharing your Lego passion, or if you're interested in Lego, or if you have a huge collection of Lego sets like a certain guy that I know, and you should definitely make a Lego channel showcasing those things and just sharing with the world, do it. Use your cell phone. You don't need any fancy equipment. You don't need any crazy lighting. You don't need anything other than yourself, and most likely just your cell phone. Use the YouTube app that's on there. Record your video. You don't have to edit it for your first one. Don't even edit it. Just record something, click that upload button, and put it out there. Somebody will find you. Somebody will watch it. You might even get a compliment that says, hey, I love your video, and that's going to feel so good when you get that you're going to want to do it again. And if someone says, I hate your video, there's a little button there you can click to delete the comment. Never happened. Get it started. Elgin says, I have the Friends Hospital. I have 2. You can have one if you want. Yeah, that's an expensive set. Keep that one. I have almost 1,000 sets and 500-ish are built on display. See, you should make a video. I don't know if you have a channel yet, Matt, but if you don't, make a video showing I'm going to go to your channel right now. Do you have anything on your channel? Make a video just showing your stuff. Yeah, you got a video. You made a video 5 months ago. Make a video today. Show off your display, man. That'd be pretty cool. Hello? The door just opened. I think it might be ghosts. What did BFAB say? I missed BFAB's comment. I had to finish a TV show. Better to finish a TV show than watch this, honestly. I have one there, and I'm uploading my mock contest now. Sweet. I'll be looking at your channel later today, then. Cool. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for the compliments. I really appreciate that. What's your next Ninjago set going to be? I don't think I have any more Ninjago sets, and they're not really any on my radar that I want to build, honestly. So, I don't know. It might be a long time until my next Ninjago set. See if Jinblade can sell me on one. But right now, there's nothing that, like, there's no pressing Ninjago sets that I want to get. Like, Destiny's Bounty was always on my radar. Of course, Ninjago City was on my radar. But I got those now. Hogwarts Express, we talked about that a little bit earlier in this stream. Yeah, that was the first time I looked at it, and it's pretty sweet. That's the kind of train I like. For sure. Oh, man. Are the box behind you empty? No, everything you see behind me is filled with the Lego set that's in said box. So my studio is very much like a library where if you walked over to grab any of those sets off there, you'd take that box. Inside that box, as you opened it up, there would be a Ziploc bag inside there filled with all the pieces to build the set, all taken apart, and all the manuals would be in there as well. So essentially, with the exception of having the original plastic bags inside and cutting the security tape, you could rebuild every one of these sets that's behind me as though it's a new set. And I think that's kind of what I like to do. Eventually, though, I'm either going to run out of space and have to not do that anymore, or we're going to have to maybe find a new studio for me or upgrade houses or maybe just buy a couple more shelves. They got some space. The walls are going to shrink in as I put more shelves in the wall, but you can see how much stuff, like I've been collecting now for 3 or 4 years, and I'm up to three solid shelves, which I could condense even harder if I wanted to. So if I do a shelf a year, I still got another 2 or 3 years in this place. Trenton survived the brickitect cult stream yesterday. I saw you there. Thank you for hanging out with us. That was a long one. When am I going through the 20K contest submissions? Tomorrow morning. So if you want to have your thing, if you want to guarantee that your submissions looked at, have it done by midnight tonight, and that's 7 hours from now. So if you haven't built your mock and you want to be considered, have it done by midnight, because I'm not making any guarantees about tomorrow and how long I'll be sticking around to watch videos. What's my favorite movie? My favorite movie is Home Alone. I love that movie so much. Do I love Star Wars? No, I don't love Star Wars. I enjoy I enjoy. Like I've seen the movies. I like some of the sets, but I like if you know. I don't love it. I know some channels though that do love Star Wars that you'd be right at home at if you do. You put the link in the comments on the video that I announced it on. Do I like the summer 2018 Batman sets? Let me look at them. I don't really look at news and stuff. Summer 2018 Lego Batman. Let's see what we got here. That's a no. No. I only see 2 here. How many sets are there? Is there only 2? Yeah, if it's just the 2 sets that I'm seeing here, I don't like them. They're Batman superheroes. I like the Batman movie. If I heard the Lego movie's having a sequel, yeah, I'm excited about that. I love the Lego movie. That was a fantastic movie. I love the Lego Batman movie, also fantastic. I even like the Ninjago movie, believe it or not. Speed ordered the Rogue One Y-Wing for 23% off. Are you proud of me? I got an Amazon for £50. Yeah, I'm proud of you. If you can get 23% off, that's a good deal. Don't pay full price for your Lego sets unless you absolutely have to. If there's a freebie that you want to get, you can justify it. But the only way that I would do it, like in my case, I got the ship in the bottle at the Lego store at full price because I wanted to buy something at Lego store being the first time I was ever there. And I did get a free set with it, so it kind of justified it. But the only time I really pay full price for sets is when I absolutely have to. Like in this case, there was no options to get this cheaper. But when you're behind the times a little bit and you can afford to wait, I tend to buy my stuff on Amazon, which is typically about 20% off, and Walmart has seemed to follow suit with that. So when you're buying sets, you should try to shoot for 20% off on sets if you're going to pay for them. Do you think it'd be worth starting a YouTube channel now, seeing as it's hard to get loaded or noticed maybe? Yes. I recommend starting a YouTube channel. It is very hard with the amount of channels that are out there to get noticed. But I guarantee you though, if you make videos, you stay consistent, like I tell you guys all the time, share you and who you are and your personality, and make it more than just about the set that you're showing. People will find you. Just make a video once a week, once a month, once a day, however you want to do it. Just keep it rolling. Try to get involved in the community a little bit. Go to other people's videos, meet people, leave comments, reply to comments. You'll start to get to know people, and people start to get to know you, and over time you'll develop this friendship. And just like live streams like this, you're in a live stream right now, there's people in here that are probably always here, so you'll start to know them, and you'll build like a little following, and that'll grow as time goes by. I don't think it's ever too late to start a YouTube channel. In fact, the best time to start one's right now, because tomorrow it's going to get even harder, and the next day it's going to get harder than that. But if you're looking to do this for money, I mean, I'm taking this from a hobby standpoint. Certainly make a video channel or whatever. But if you're thinking that you're going to do this for a living, unfortunately in that respect, it takes a lot of hard work and a little bit of luck. Sometimes a lot of luck to actually make it to the point where you're really going crazy. This channel here that I have, I feel a little bit of luck has come from it, but all the luck that I have had is from hard work. And it took me 3 years to get 1,000 subscribers. Most of that was because my videos were terrible. I think my first 200 videos, like if I look back at them now, they're just awful. But I wasn't putting the time into it that I should have, because I had another channel that was my priority, and that channel still is, because that's where my income comes from. This is just brickitect in terms of my actual income as of like this month and like the last, like this year. Brickitect's about 5% of my online income, 5 to 10%. So this is kind of just my, just a little side thing. I will say the Lego space probably isn't big enough for you to make a living at making Lego videos, unless you're in, like, I would say there's probably only a very small handful of people that are in the Lego community that are actually making a living doing this. People that maybe have, I would say maybe 50,000 subscribers or more, are probably making enough that you could pass it as an income. But I certainly wouldn't go into the Lego space thinking that this is going to be your job, because it's not a big enough market to do that. Like if you think about the biggest channel, which is Jang Bricks, who I think has almost 1 million subscribers, or close to it, I want to say, that's really not that much. Like if you then go into, he has 987,000 subscribers. He's the biggest Lego YouTuber. If you think about any other space in YouTube, like if you think about the vlogging space, which is where my other channel is, to have 1 million subscribers is like tons of people. Some people have 5 million, 10 million, 15 million subscribers, and it's like that's a much larger space where you're sharing like your person, that's why I say your personality, sharing your life, sharing things you're doing, whatever that is. There's a bigger market for that than there is just for Lego videos. So yeah, I wouldn't go into this for a living, but I would go into it for a hobby. And if my other channel didn't exist, I certainly wouldn't be able to actually do this for a living, because it's not nearly enough to really to justify the amount of time and effort that goes into it. In reality, I don't think I've ever actually made a profit off of this channel, if we want to talk finances, which I love to talk about if you guys don't mind. And it's sad this is buried 2 hours into this stream, because this is something good to talk about. But with the amount of money that you spend on this stuff, like I don't do this to make money, but I've never actually made any money at this. If you look at that shelf back there, I haven't made enough money to cover all the sets that are on there. Maybe over time that's possible, but the thing is, when you have a Lego channel, to keep that channel going, you have to get more sets, and you have to be building things, and whatever. Assuming that you do something other than like do news videos and leaks and things like that. So yeah, did I go too far on that? So I guess that was the really long answer to, should I start a Lego YouTube channel? Short answer, yes. Long answer, maybe. Not far enough. Okay. If you have any other questions about anything like that, feel free to ask them. There's nothing that's out of line. Because nobody talks about this stuff, man. Canadian's heading out. Thank you for hanging out with us, Canadian. You did a solid 2.5 hours here. That is more than I could have ever asked for. Thank you for the help with that. I do appreciate that. And I do want to say last night when I, hopefully you're still here, we were editing our call and I went to click out of, I had 2 different browsers open. I went to click out of it and I just ended our call. And being that I was hosting it, I couldn't get back in. So it looks like I just bailed on you and Bricked a lot. That wasn't the case. I sent you a private message. I'm like, hey dude, I did not bail on you. But that's sort of what happened. So hopefully you got that. Okay, he's still here. All right. I just wanted to let you know that I wasn't just like, all right, bye, gone. What happened in the roller coaster, says Maniac. It's mostly done. That's what happened. We got there after 2 hours. Yeah, I'm probably done live streaming today. The Mrs. Brickitect's gonna punch me out if I do any more live streaming. Plus, you know, sleep attack is in full effect right now. So I'm just gonna end this, taking a nap here. If you guys want to watch, I think Mini Brick came up with a couple names for me for my sleeping live stream. It's either going to be Sleep Attack, Dream Attack, Snore Attack. I don't know. It's what it's going to be. All right, guys. Everybody's heading out here. We still have 90 people watching. If you have one last pressing thing that you want me to talk about, we can do that. Otherwise, we'll end it here. And I'll just end it on a huge thank you for everybody that stuck with me on this, especially if you made it this far to the end. I do really appreciate that. And I don't think I say that enough, how much I appreciate you guys. Just, I'm not going to get emotional. Just hanging with me and being there. Why do I always get emotional every time I talk about that? It's ridiculous. All right, guys. Yeah, we're going to end it there before I get too emotional. But again, just thank you so much. And, of course, we'll be back with you tomorrow. Tomorrow's just going to be a little quick video showing the top 5 of the contest. Make sure you cast a vote on that on the poll. And then we'll be back Tuesday with our regular stuff. I got something cool to show you on Tuesday, and we'll just go from there with our typical business that you guys seem to like, which I appreciate that too. So we'll see you guys here in tomorrow. Going to sleep.